AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
Yeah. I need better lighting. Oh boy. How we feeling?
Honestly,
He said, why, Fabian? Why you blaming me? He probably would never play the Hornets on that. Joel, we hate watch anyone who want the Knicks. And what AllBall said, we hate watch the Knicks too sometimes.
Listen, man, we love basketball, man. We try to do this for a living. I keep telling y'all, help us quit our jobs, and I will sit on here with y'all and watch basketball and cover games all day, every day. Come on now. But is it a hate watch party? Hell yeah. The Miami Heat playing. I can't stand the Heat. If you're a Knicks fan, you know Miami Heat, Boston Celtics, Indiana Pacers. You already know what that means. Now, me personally, I can't stand the Lakers. That's my personal thing. But as a Knicks fan, the Miami Heat, the Boston Celtics, the Indiana Pacers, a must-hate. It's not even up for debate. The beautiful Rhonda Flores is in the building. Rhonda Flores, what up, baby? Yeah, we in the building.
Yo, boy. I need a story. I need what happened. Why do you hate the Lakers?
Who's Stephanie Haho? I don't know. Hola, Stephanie. Big shout out to the chat. Big shout out. A big special shout out to all the members.
Hold on, Stephanie Aguagua? Is that your name? Or Agawa.
Is that OG in the building?
The OG's family. The burner.
Listen, the game is on, y'all. Game is
Where
on.
You at?
11 minutes, 35 seconds. Miami just missed the layup. Charlotte right now has the basketball. 11 minutes, 30 seconds.
Okay, I just rewinded it.
Listen, I love this right here. LaMelo Ball with the first shot. Listen, Miami versus Charlotte, y'all. We are here. Special edition Knicks Rehab / AllBall Reaction. AllBall TV special edition. We are ramping it up for the playoffs. We are here, y'all. We here. All the playoff games, all the playing games. We are going live. Yes. LaMelo Ball just got pushed and got laid up on. 2-2. Listen.
Yo, this LaMelo Ball 1 foot thing, it's like for every shot off 1 foot, like it's an NBA 2K game.
Well, that's
the game is on Prime, Sam Gale.
Yeah, oh man, the beautiful Sam Gale in the building. Fabian, that's his shot. He's been shooting that shot like that since high school. So I don't think he's doing it to like purposely or intentionally like try to show teams up or be an asshole. I think that's actually how he shoots.
Yeah, but
like
forget
that's
about
part of his game.
I can see you showboat on here or there, but it's not showing people up. It's a bad shot. Set your feet, bro. You don't shoot 45% from three.
But that's how he shoots, though. That's what I'm saying. I think that's actually how he shoots.
It's a bad habit.
Yo, let me just say this. That kid, Wade from Miami, the big man.
Where?
Is it where? Okay, excuse me.
Khalil Ware.
Khalil Ware from Miami. Let me tell you something. He goes to the right team of Miami builds like a good team around him and Bam, and I guess what's my guy over there that's always injured? Tyler Hero. They may have to think about getting rid of Hero and building around Ware and Bam Adebayo, or get rid of Bam and build around Hero and Ware. They got to figure that out, Fabian, because I think they have two pieces that they could build around. I like Ware. Ware could definitely help somebody. LaMelo Ball, shake and bake. Ooh.
That's where off the 1 foot makes sense. You shaking and baking.
Rest in peace, Strick. If y'all know Strick, y'all know. Ha. Which hand? That was nice. That was nice. Hey, Fabian, I'm not gonna lie.
That was nice.
So far, I know it's early. That guy, Mr. Lee, he got Charlotte looking like they ready to make some noise in the playoffs. Of course, Miami, very disciplined. To me, got one of the best coaches probably in the last 10, 15 years in the NBA in Spo. They ain't going down like no chumps.
Too disappointed. The most disappointing team this year I wanted to talk about the other day. Miami's one of them. You know, they lost Jimmy Butler, so we thought things would be in shambles. But they're lending more credit to what you've been saying about Bam. How you like, man, Bam is overrated. You're in the play-in again.
I've
And
been saying it. Y'all thought I was crazy.
Orlando, who's in the other play-in, coming tomorrow, right? They're coming up tomorrow. They're the most disappointing team in the playoffs by far.
It's not even close.
Yeah, and then the total opposite of that got to be, nice. Was that off one foot?
Bro, I'm trying to tell you. Hold on, I see Wonder Woman. The beautiful Wonder Woman is in the building. Fellas, some of the ladies of AllBall TV are in the building. Wonder Woman, Sam Gale. If I missed you, my apologies. I think I seen somebody else first in the building. I'm checking. Rhonda Flores. Big shout out to the chat. Big shout out to the members. Fabian.
Hello, ladies. Hold on. No strays.
Oh.
Cut the shit.
OG.
Cut the shit, no strays. OG
is in the building.
OG Flea. Give me 2 seconds, OG Flea. No strays. You a disrespectful Boston Celtics fanatic because Charles Lee, doesn't he come from the Ime Udoka, Brad Stevens tree? Why Ime's getting all these shots, man? All because he lost Neil Long? Ever since the Neil Long thing, y'all been trying to make him a pariah. It ain't his fault Sengun is soft.
You know what really happened? They got the easy money sniper and thought that'd be another story. We got to shout out the OG OGs. OG Flea is in the building. What up, OG? Always love.
OG Flea. Yo, who did you call Thanos before?
Beautiful, lovely, the extravagant, the OG. Darlene Bryan is in the building. Darlene Bryan, what up, baby? Go ahead, Fabian.
Who did you call?
If you could tell.
Who did you call Thanos before? Is it LeBron or
KD? Might be Thanos now.
That's where I was going.
KD might be Thanos. He goes there and he just wreaks havoc and he just messes everything up. Like
he's a black hole.
Yo, dog, like
Nets done, Phoenix done, Houston done.
Listen, if Houston isn't in the Eastern if Houston isn't in the Western Conference Finals, which I'm pretty sure they're not going to be, but especially another first round exit, done. Bro, some of these guys, LeBron had to admit it. Bro, I'm a third option. Until KD, Kawhi, I think, still gonna be a second option, right? But his mindset, he really don't care. So that's why he doesn't get the flack that a KD or a LeBron gets at this age, because they still talk to the media as if they're still 10 years ago, right? Like KD is still look at you and tell you, I'm a god, I'm KD. Okay, but you lose everywhere you go now.
That's part of the thing with them, right? If KD and LeBron didn't have these public personas,
right?
I don't think they get the flack. I mean, KD's arguing with Twitter. Shout out to Dom. He's arguing with Dom drop all day on Twitter one day for a week long. Kawhi Leonard moves in silence. But if you notice, respectfully, same thing happened with Kyrie. He was starting to get on a high horse at some point where it was like, yo, you way too visible. Just stay in the back. Jaylen Brown is flirting with it. Because sometimes he puts his foot in his mouth. Yeah. But as long as you win, I think his heart is in the right place for the most part, and he's a pretty sharp dude. But you want a slippery slope when you just keep talking to the public about things that are polarizing.
Yeah, but I think Jaylen Brown, I don't think he belongs in that category because he's still young. He's still in his prime. What I'm saying is, if you're an older player and you know you don't impact winning how you used to, humble yourself. Like LeBron, KD, right? James Harden. Like at best, y'all are second options, some third options. Y'all still think y'all can go to a team and have the same impact you had 10 years ago. And Kevin Durant is evidence. That means everything we thought about him is a lie, especially when people kept saying you can drop him anywhere and he's a perfect fit. No, he's the worst fit. The worst fit. So for me, I'm just excited. The playing is here. Miami versus Charlotte. I think right now, Knipple, all eyes are on him. A lot of people like that young man. Between him and Cooper Flag, rookie of the year. I'm just ecstatic, y'all. I know Y'all can see I'm just at a loss for words. Fabian, I'm gonna be honest. How does Miami Heat continue to be relevant with this roster? Like seriously, even though they're in the play-in, they shouldn't even be in the play-in. They shouldn't even have an opportunity to be in the playoffs with this roster.
Yeah, but Bam, Bam is really good. Khalil Ware he just started out. He's a puppy, but clearly it's a lot of it has to do with Spoelstra, the no nonsense culture that Miami has. Spoelstra, what makes him great is that he changes the schemes for each era. Remember, he made the finals with LeBron and them, but that was a specific style, right? It was they call it a hybrid triangle, but to me, it was a lot of one-on-one. He passed the ball around, and it was a lot of what they call that 1-4 flat or whatever, the 5 and out with Bosh and they said Shane Battier going to the corners on the transition, very opportunistic, or they killed you in the transition. But with the recent Miami Heat and Jimmy Butler, the defense, the switching, it was, I think clearly with the Jimmy Butler when he was there, a lot of one-on-one. When he was in a ball game, he had he was a super phenom, but he's gone now. So what is it about them that has them in the play-in? I mean, if there was no play-in, neither one of these teams would be in the playoffs right now. Right. So should we even be that impressed by them? Are they really that relevant? Like this game is, kind of bogus. So Pat Riley, the same way you said a couple years back about LeBron James, he made the play-in. Why isn't Pat Riley in the Miami Heat getting more smoke for making the 10th seed? I thought they were the 9th. Oh, clearly because the Hornets at home. The 10th seed AllBall, that is horrible. Horrible. So they're relevant only because of the plan. This is nasty work. Nasty work. Where is the Bam slander? And again, going back to our previous comment or our topic. Yeah, Jaylen Brown is too young for it, but he still has to play the game the right way. Because going, like you said about James Harden, if you notice, there ain't no more real smoke for James Harden. He ain't talking no more ever since he stopped saying that dumb stuff that I am the system. Nobody cares anymore. So with the Heat, what did we go? So the most flack we saw from him is Bam Adebayo because he scored 80 points. It ain't even his fault. So what you gonna do? Miss the free throws? And that's the most slander that he's gotten all year long. And he scored 80. So they don't get enough slander, bro. The Miami Heat. What are you thinking? Like, shouldn't they be talked about? Like, this is not really a success.
I've been saying it. And remember, people thought I was crazy. I said this last season. I said this 2 seasons ago. Like, Pat Riley deserves a lot of smoke. Like, for one, Miami, great city, great weather. Why you can't get nobody down there? Why you can't make a big trade? Why is it no players thirsty to go to Miami? Then look at Jimmy Butler left. Now, we know Jimmy Butler has his ways, but look at all that he did for y'all after the LeBron D. Wade era, right? Y'all made 2 finals with Jimmy Butler, multiple conference finals, right? So, listen, for Miami to basically not be in the playoffs, because that's all this playing is, helping bums get in the playoffs, right? Listen, man, you're 100% correct. I've been saying it. Bam Adebayo, good player, but I don't know if he's a guy you build a team around. And once again, I don't even think he's a second option. Like, so for even Miami to make that mistake and have a team built around a Bam Adebayo is insane. I don't understand. I don't understand how they get away with what they get away with. Like you said, to go from LeBron and D Wade and winning multiple championships and being relevant to going, with Jimmy Butler being relevant, right? Having multiple success in the playoffs, 2 finals appearances, and now just being a joke. Pat Riley deserves a lot of smoke. We laugh about all these other GMs, but what the hell are you doing over there, Pat Riley? Are you running a ship too tight to where you can't get nobody to come down there and play for you? Because let's be realistic. Bam Adebayo being your best player, this is what it looks like. Playing one of the worst teams in the East. And then, a big shout out to the chat. Hold on. I just seen them in here. Hold on. Is it Abraham?
I think it's Ibrahim. He got like two eyes in there.
Big shout out Ibrahim. He like, yo, Spo and them is beefing with Ware. They didn't even want to start Ware. Like, how do you have a problem with a 7-footer that can defend and can stretch the floor and shoot the three? So it goes to show you that right now the Miami Heat are not clicking on all cylinders, and they need to come along with the times because they can easily turn into the Washington Wizards. Like, seriously. So I agree with you, Fabian.
I don't think that's too far.
Okay.
The Wizards had up until this point no culture. I think Khalil Ware. I like the coach giving them pushback.
Hold on. Let's be realistic. If the Wizards are semi-healthy next season, which is a big if, they have Trae Young and Anthony Davis. That makes them better than Miami next season. Whether we want to like that or not, they still got young talent over there. I'm just saying, when I say the Wizards, I'm just saying talent-wise. Of course, organization and how it's ran is totally different. I'm saying talent-wise, if you lose Ware because of how you acting and treating him, and you're stuck with Bam and Tyler Hero, bro, eventually Tyler Hero's out of there. And then how you going to be looking? Pat Riley need to figure this thing out.
Well, at what point, like, I like that you saying that they're how close they are to the Wizards in terms of talent. All this stuff about Flea was flaming me, everybody was flaming me about Bam when they made the finals, and I said, how good is he that he can't even make a 14-footer in the finals? He can't get Joker to come out and defend him. What are we talking about right now? So ever since then, we've been saying what's going on here. Tyler Hero, how long of a leash is he gonna get in terms of us talking about him like he's some Dundada? That Austin Reeves, the battle of the white boy, Austin Reeves is way more vanilla R&B than Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero puts on a good act. He got the whole Malibu Most Wanted look down back. But Austin Reeves put the headband on. He takes it. What's the movie with Will Ferrell with the headband? He's playing basketball.
Yeah, I don't know. I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name of it. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Which one? No, it's not Fast and Furious. Will Ferrell's not in that.
I know what you're talking about, though. But no. You make a great point. Like, this love for Tyler Hero is insane. And like you said, he's injury prone, but he's
semi-pro. Yes.
Semi-pro. Yeah. Tyler Hero fell all the way off the map. And it was so much promise for him. Fabian, you're 100% correct. The Miami Heat is flying under the radar as far as just
fell off the map. Was he on the map?
Yeah. At one point, listen, I'm not saying he was a top 10 player, but at one point, Tyler Hero was making noise in the NBA as far as being a good guard, and they thought he would be a piece that would help the Miami Heat be a good basketball team.
Correct.
And remember, he was injured for a while. I'm just saying he has some moments where you go, oh, nah, he can play. But now, like you said, where's the smoke for him? Where?
All of them. And the thing with Ware and Spoelstra, I gotta disagree with y'all. We talked about that with JJ Redick pushing back on the Lakers, and no matter where we stand right now, they made the playoffs. I could have finished even further or even higher if Luka and Austin Reeves weren't hurt. But Spoelstra pushing back on Ware and demanding that he continues to keep progressing. I think he should be doing that. Ware is still a project. Like, he's not dominating out here today. He's a great talent. Out of college, when I saw his tape, I said, nah, who's this kid? And Flea was like, he's all right. And I was like, I don't know. 7-footer that can shoot like this. So you don't expect Wemby, but why not? Why not expect someone who can counter Wemby? But I don't think you can get to anywhere near his potential without Spoelstra pushing him the way that he has. Same way with speaking of the Hornets and Charles Lee. Charles Lee benched LaMelo.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, yes, but I think right now, let's be realistic. Who should start over where on the Miami Heat at the center position? That's my point. If I'm Ware, bro, I understand about telling me to work hard and get my game better. I understand that. I'm not knocking that.
But hold on, stay right there. Who started over LaMelo?
I don't even know.
See what I'm saying? So it's not about.
But I think those two situations is different.
How
me,
so?
Because you could blatantly tell at one moment LaMelo didn't really care about the game. He was just out there unfocused, just doing whatever. I didn't see that from Ware. Like I said, I don't have no inside scoop, right? I didn't even know that was going on with Win Spo. I don't
Yeah.
care about the Miami Heat, right?
Earlier this year was going on.
Right. But what I'm saying is with LaMelo, you could clearly see, bro, you ain't taking this shit serious. We got a great play in the draft. We got a great nucleus. And if you take it serious, we can make some noise. For me, with Ware, let's be realistic, bro. Who's over here starting over me? I'm a 7-footer that can knock down 3-point shots and I can block shots. I'm probably the second best player on this team. Let's be for real. I'm better than Tyler Hero at this point. I've been told y'all about Bam. I've been telling everybody about Bam. How long now, Fabian? 2-3 years?
Yeah, since he made the finals. But so where should they be at if he's, and maybe I'm hearing you wrong. How far ahead is Ware in your mind that they're in the play-in for me? If they're in the play-in, if he's what you're saying he is, there would have been a 6 seed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if he's that good, and I don't think Spoelstra's holding him back from being that good.
Yeah, no, I'm not going that far. I'm just like, let's be for real. The Miami Heat is a bad team. They have a bad roster. So, like I said, to me, they're right where they're supposed to be at. You said something correct, bro. They're not even supposed to be in the playoffs. If we being realistic, I'm just saying, right, exactly. I'm just saying,
look at this.
If I'm Ware, like, get out of here, bro. Why am I not? You can't give me an excuse to why I'm not starting. I'm sorry. If I was 6'2", I get it. I think I'm 7 foot. I'm the second best player over here. I give the props to Bam. He's been here. He's been in the finals. I get it. But after Bam, I'm better than Powell. I'm better than Hero. Like, cut the joke. So, yeah, I think Miami, listen, I'm being honest. I don't want to see them in the playoffs. They don't even deserve to be in the playoffs.
Ball, Khalil Ware, not to stay on it for too long, 11 points per game, 9 rebounds. He's shooting 39.5% from 3, 53% from the field in only 22 minutes.
How many blocks?
One block a game.
Come on, bro.
And this is 22 minutes?
Come on, bro. So imagine
he can't really.
He's getting 10 more minutes. It's 40. So that means he's playing less than half the game every night.
We need a Miami Heat guy to come in here. Because look, his last 10 games, 29 minutes against Atlanta, 21 against Washington, 11 against Toronto, 17 against Toronto, 35 against Washington, 12 against Boston, 13 against Philly, 15 against Indiana, 20 against Cleveland, 21 against Cleveland, San Antonio 22. It does seem inconsistent. And by the way, the scoring output there was 16, 12, 7, 5, 24, 8, 5, 5, 14, 13. So obviously when he had 35 minutes, he scored 24 points against the Wizards. It's a difficult 19 rebounds against the Wizards. So he scored 24 and 19 against the Wizards. The Wizards.
Bro, no, but when he played against us, he killed us. Like, the kid can play the game. I'm just saying, how is he only he's playing less than half a game a night, 22 minutes. It's 48 minutes in the game. Like,
you think there's 2 questions before we get to my second question about Pat Riley and what would you do if you were Pat Riley? You think Spoelstra is holding him back at this point? Like, if he's playing him 22 minutes, what is he not seeing? Is he not seeing something? Do you not remember that's your favorite coach in the league? Do you not think he's seeing something that's like, yeah, you ain't getting in on this? Tiger Girl was good.
Oh man, Tiger Girl in the building. I seen 5-Star Chick in the building also. Ladies of AllBall TV are in the building. What up, ladies? Much love. Big shout out to the chat. Big shout out to the members. Y'all see the Cash App ABTV3. Y'all see the Instagram AllBall TV 3_. Y'all know the drill. Subscribe to the YouTube page. Become a member. But subscribe. Big shout out. To me, Fabian, I think it's a combination of Spo and Pat Riley. But I think it's coming from up top. Honestly.
It sounds like it.
I think Spo and Pat Riley have to come along with the times. Think about it. They're not a great 3-point shooting team. They got rid of their best 3-point shooter. So this style of basketball and this type of team that, they acquired and put together, bro, this is not the 90s. This is not the early 2000s. You got to have 3-point shooting. Simple. You got to have a dynamic scoring point guard. That's what the league is today. Nothing's traditional no more. No big man is traditional. No point guard is traditional. So it's either you're gonna run Tyler Hero after 1, start Norman Powell after 2, right? You got Bam, you got Ware, and you got the other kid that came from UCLA.
Oh yeah, well, I forgot to talk about Jaime.
Bro, that's just starting 5, bro. Like why is Jaime? Why is Powell? Why are they still coming off the bench? Like you could have a legit, and I'm not saying that's a starting 5 that can make the championship, but dog, come along with the times.
And let's not forget, I forgot to mention this when we were defending Patrick Ewing the other day. That's part of the reason Ewing didn't have a squad, bro. Because Ewing was Pat Riley was relying on, and the Knicks were relying on finding these hidden gems. John Starks, he was working at a grocery store bagging groceries. Anthony Mason was lost and went to CBA. God bless the dead. You know, they were relying on that. With Miami, remember they went to the finals with all these second rounders, and they did make it to the finals from the play-in that year that they went to their last finals appearance. I'm really interested to hear what you got to say. If you Pat Riley, you said this. It's Miami. Imagine if we were in Miami and we ran a basketball team.
Come on, dog.
Do you think Pat Riley thinks like, yo, I've been in LA, I've been in New York. If I let y'all run amok,
it ain't about running amok. Miami's supposed to sell itself. You ain't gotta let nobody run amok, but you know you gotta come along with the times. Like you have no 3-point shooting, none. How are you gonna be successful in NBA today or win a championship or a title with no 3-point shooting? Explain that to me.
But I'm still surprised about the fact that this is Showtime Pat Riley. And Showtime Pat Riley used to run, you know, crazy practices with the Lakers also. But he knew that the Forum had a club in there. He knew Magic was wilding out here. How are you not trying to? I mean, Miami has a bunch of clubs. He's the man out there. All right, cool. How are we not making Miami attractive? It's Miami. They don't have nothing that's popping. Any sports team, really, ever.
Yeah,
nobody cares about that shit.
The Dolphins trash. The Marlins trash. Flea, what up?
So y'all.
Yeah. So
hold on.
I don't know.
I like when Flea makes an appearance like that. Come on, man. He sounds too
Big Flea. Never the little one.
Never.
Ray, what up, baby? OG,
Never.
What up? Let's go, y'all.
Never.
What's good?
Trapped in the 90s. What up?
Never.
Marcus Blackman. What up? Family. What up? East Blue Drew. What up?
It's Fleacy, nigga.
Peace to the chat. What up, y'all? What we got going?
There he goes. The veteran that admitted they got punked all ball, getting his shit smacked at the 3.
What count y'all got?
30 and a half seconds.
30 and a half seconds, 26.
Brad Williams got shit blocked.
Okay, I'm just a slightly bit ahead. Okay, Bam.
I
Mr.
had to rewind it
83.
myself.
Mr. 83.
Come join us, Flea. I rewinded it back to catch up with all ball.
Got you. I'll pause.
They just inbounded. Miami did.
Rhonda, what up, baby?
Ronda. Y'all get kisses and stuff. Are you rooting for the Hornets on the low?
Kick goat. I just like the way they play. I would much rather see them in the playoffs.
Yeah, we can't watch the 10th seeded Miami Heat.
Curtis, what up?
They're not exciting whatsoever.
Ray, get your ass out of here, Ray.
No, stay in here, Ray, and piss Flea off, please.
Nah, I love Ray. You know I love Ray. The biggest OG. My daddy, yo, what up, baby?
Official.
Will the Thrill.
Leonardo DiCaprio was crazy.
Leonardo DiCaprio was fire. She don't like that. She hates on that one. She don't like that one. Darlene B, what up?
She hates it. She hates it because she loves it.
Nah, that's fine.
Nervely, she hates it because she loves it.
Loves it.
That's the bottom line.
Struggling in the first quarter.
Watermelons is good for your complexion, baby. You eat watermelons, you start looking like this, nigga.
Knipple struggling in that first quarter. I think he like 0 for 5 from 3.
Where y'all at right now?
Just ended.
First quarter just ended.
Okay, I'm a little behind.
Knipple. Here goes Masha. Thank you for your $4.99. He said, "Oh boy, I heard you popping shit this morning. Cade had a lot of games sitting second halves because of blowouts. Cade should be first team. Jalen Brunson is third."
Masha, women lie, men lie. All ball definitely lies. Numbers don't. I just compared numbers. That's all I did. Hey, Flea,
Third All NBA is
a lot of
crazy.
people got their panties in a bunch. All I did was compare the numbers ESPN had up there. I'm not ESPN.
You had a nigga summon me. I mind my business on shit like that. I love my OG gets in that bag.
I'm
But
just saying.
he always tell Flea, mind your business. I was minding my business.
Mind
And the
your
nigga
business.
called me out. Said, Flea said this and that. I said, oh, okay. Okay.
All I did was Google one person's numbers and
Heard
another
you.
person's numbers.
Heard you.
And Flea, all I'm saying is, if one person is supposed to be the best player in the NBA, not the second, not the third, not the fourth, not the fifth,
He's the best player in the NBA.
if he should win MVP, that means he's the best player in the NBA at the moment. Am I correct?
I mean, he was in contention for sure. He didn't get hurt. He was definitely in contention.
Just saying. The bigger, the stronger guard only averages 3. I ain't gonna sit up here and argue with my brother, man. Let's have a good time, Fabian. You have cash ads.
Brother, I'm not gonna argue with you about that in front of Pistons fans. That's gonna fuck their head up a little bit. They're gonna feel like they got an ally over here. No, we could do that privately. We could do that somewhere else.
No, I will argue it.
No, but see, that's why when you look at things from a literal standpoint, people ain't gonna like it. See, Flea, I'm the type, if a person tell me, yeah, so-so is way better. Okay, cool. One average is 24, one average is 26. One average is 7 assists, one average is 10 assists. One average is 5 rebounds, the other average is 3.5. One has way more pressure. Way more. One had a down season. One, this is his best season. Make it make sense. That's all I'm saying.
My last shit better than your first shit.
Look at Flea.
I heard you.
Mo, what up, Mo? Leave it alone, man.
I heard you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. 5-star chick. If you need an answer to that flat out question, yes, I do. Yes.
All I said was,
yes.
I have no problem with Cade being an MVP candidate. I have no problem. All I'm saying is, but if we're going by the numbers, why isn't Brunson a candidate? I'm not saying he needs to be top 5.
Yeah, but I mean, because that goes along with what your team is doing too. And far too many times you came up here and wasn't pleased with the Knicks.
Right.
They weren't pleased with how we was playing as a whole.
Correct.
And Brunson, to his credit, will tell us, yo, I had a down year. I didn't have an equal year that I've had in terms of impact. We still right where we are, but it didn't hit the same like we've felt like it's hit over the last couple of seasons. Just I don't know. Right. I don't know what it was, but it just didn't hit the same. But Brunson still had a great season. I'm good with my guy. I don't want to swap niggas. Stay over there. You over there. I'm just saying.
Can I ask you this, Flea? At K's year this year, was it better than any of Brunson's years before this one with the Knicks?
I mean, OG go by the numbers, right? We go by Hold on.
Fight back.
Hold on.
My man came in there. Club the lanes down.
When he has to agree with me, he's gonna figure out any and every way not to. Go ahead, watch this soliloquy he about to go through. Go ahead.
I don't have a soliloquy. All I'm gonna say is we was talking about the MVP race.
Right.
The MVP is usually given minus a Russell Westbrook type year. Triple-double year. You got to give it to that nigga, no matter what the seed was. But most of the time, MVP guys are 1 or 2 seed. It usually happens like that. Yeah. We talking about a nigga that led his team to 60 wins.
Yeah, listen.
You said numbers. You said numbers.
Right.
60 is a lot.
All right. We have 43. And at one point, we were the 2 seed. It lasted 48 hours. But We were the number 2 seed before. I'm just saying, my point I'm trying to make is when you hear how they talk about Cade and how he's that much better than Brunson, I don't want to have that argument. You would expect when you compare the numbers, you expect Brunson to get blown out the water, at least by the rebounds and assists. I'm just saying, for me, I would expect Cade to average more than 5.5 rebounds. That's all I'm saying. He's the bigger, stronger guard.
For the sake of the argument, right? Just because we talking about it. If you do swap out the guys, does Detroit win 60 games with Brunson and that team they had?
I think so.
They might win more.
I don't know if I agree with that. But okay.
I think, remember, Brunson understands his game wholeheartedly now. And now I don't think that's more the style that Brunson's used to playing. I don't think he's used to playing in this system. And then you have a whole bunch of guys covering him defensively. I ain't gotta play no defense. Just give me the ball.
I don't know if I agree with that, because they ask him to do a lot over there in Detroit. And then on the other side of the basketball, he can't just be a liability. He can't just be out there not doing nothing. And you ask Jalen Brunson, you got to hide him a lot, or you got to find ways to put him on matchups that he can handle himself. You put Cade in the matchup, he's not any guard that you throw in front of Cade, he's going to be able to guard and hold his own. I'm just saying, I can't see Brunson switched out for Cade and Detroit win 60 games. So then what are we? So on the other side of what are we? What type of confidence do you have in our team if Cade Cunningham is the point guard?
So
he's gonna miss a bunch of layups. I know that much.
Okay.
Just real quick before I answer that. Hey, Jane Doe.
What Jane Doe said?
Brunson to be a ball hog. That ball hog got y'all asses out the first round last season. Bet that. Flea, I think Cade Cunningham over here with us, he will be good. But I think, as much as Detroit relies on him to do a lot of things, he relies on his guys to do a lot as well, as far as knock down shots, be great defenders. I don't know how great he would be if Todd Bridges is inconsistent as he is, right? The bench guys being inconsistent. I still think he'd be a great player. I still think, we'd be a 50-plus win season. But would it be what it is in Detroit? I don't know, because, our guys like Cat, OG, let's be realistic. See, they very inconsistent. Very. Right? So I don't know. I think that's a great question. It's tough to answer.
Yeah, because I don't want to get into I don't hate Brunson. We're just talking about individual.
You're talking basketball.
We're just talking individual. Nigga, relax, Frank.
So we
talking individual guys.
But that's what makes Detroit so good, Fabian, and that's what makes us at times be in rehab, because Detroit, their guys on a consistent basis do what they got to do. Our guys sometimes get lost for fucking 7 games, a la Todd Bridges, averages 7 points for 10 games.
And you know what else? I didn't answer too fast, Flea, because LaMelo pulled the rug under Bam just now.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yo, you gotta throw he got to thrown out the game.
Yeah.
There you go, Melo. He's trying to win by hook or by crook. Get him out of there. Bye.
Wow.
Bye. It's over. They want to see us.
If that was the Knicks, you know what that would have been? They would have reviewed that a quarter later.
Come on, Corn is. You right, AllBall. Corn is off, man.
It's horrific tonight.
Yo, Flea, I think I'll answer too fast because Brunson on Detroit, he can't pass the ball like Cade. Cade makes passes that Brunson wishes he could make. Too many spots on the court, and it's way easier for him to do it, obviously, because he's bigger. But he's bigger. It is what it is.
I can't front though, Fabian. Brunson has been a way better facilitator the second half of this season. I want to know what his assist numbers are.
Oh, second half versus okay, got you.
From let's say from January. Oh fuck it, let's just say from All-Star break.
All-Star. Okay.
Let's do All-Star break, because I feel like his facilitating and what he's been doing, it's just been way better. Way better. Or not, I wouldn't say better, because I've always felt like he is a capable passer. But
now he's willing.
Yeah, how he's facilitating has been a ton better.
The All-Star break must have been right here, the 19th. We come back from break, and Brunson's averaging 8 assists in the second and after the All-Star break.
8.
8.
That's not. So I don't know what you're talking about. 3-1-3, Kurt. We just gave you the numbers, Dusty.
What does 3-1-3 mean? Oh.
No, that's one of our Detroit guys.
Oh no, I thought. Oh, you're saying I don't know.
No, he responded with Brunson has it. I'm saying we just gave you the numbers.
Damn, how did that happen? Boom. And before the All-Star break, he was averaging 6, Flea.
Right. Is that better? That's better. Two per game on an average. That's a lot.
But he's also, that's why we're trying to figure out if they're gonna get into the playoffs, trying more of what we saw late into the season, because we saw the 2 games that were a total anomaly for him with 2 games back to back, 15 assists from Brunson against Denver and OKC, I think. So we loved it because it was like, yo, bro, if you get them started, I don't think you realize how energized your teammates are going to be when you give up the ball. Now they have to be ready for you to either shoot or pass. And you know how I feel. Anyone in the half court, any player, the more spots you can pass and shoot from in the half court, clearly you're a better offensive player than most. But it just puts you at a different level, especially when you're willing to pass.
Mm-hmm. And that's what we've been wanting. We've been wanting him to throw more lobs to Mitchell Robinson. We've been wanting him to get into his 2-man game with Cat. He's obviously always looking to get Josh Hart involved, but now with Bridges getting that, getting the monkey off his back a little bit and getting back to playing with confidence, find him, right? So he's always going to be able to get to his buckets. You're always going to look up in the box score, and if Jalen Brunson is having a good shooting night, he always going to be at that 25 to 28 point mark. He always going to be somewhere around there. But when you start looking at the box score, or just flat out just looking at the game, I want to see and feel that Cat has been effective in the game because Brunson is doing his job.
Before you go, AllBall, we were going back and forth, Flea, AllBall myself, about Khalil Ware and whether or not Spoelstra is playing him the right amount of minutes. 22 minutes per game. He's averaging 11 points, 9 rebounds in those 22 minutes. He's shooting 54% from the field and 38% from 3. What do you think about him? And do you think Spoelstra's holding him back? Do you think it was reported earlier in the year that Spoelstra did have an issue with him and he wants to, treat him like an old school coach?
What's the issue?
From what Spoelstra was saying, he just wanted him to be consistent. That's the words that I remember him saying repeatedly, just using, and he just wanted him to keep up his progress.
Well, those guys, I mean, let me say this first. I am not going to act like I've watched a lot of Miami games this year to speak from a highly informed position. But I will say that he's got a lot of talent, right? But every time I watch him, he does look like he's a guy that could take a night off. And if Spoelstra is leaning into, I got to coach this guy tough, anytime I've seen Khalil Ware, there's always flashes of, this guy could be really good. He could be the guy that they could put next to Bam and get back into some type of contention in the Eastern Conference. But it may be his motor, right? We talk about DeAndre Ayton, right? Him being a number 1 pick and how great he should be, but he's not where he should be simply because he doesn't have a motor. He doesn't seem like he wants it enough. Again, I haven't watched enough of Khalil Ware, but every time I do see him, right, he's not imposing, he's not intimidating, right? People are able to go at him. Cat has had a lot of success against him over the last 2 years. Every time, we play against Miami. So, maybe it's just literally the work ethic and wanting to be consistent and keeping it going. Like, so, now that you said that, I didn't even know Spo said that about him. I'm gonna look more. Like, I'm gonna look closely now because I haven't paid Miami much attention this year.
The other thing was that he was shooting well from three, and Spoelstra said, I don't want him to fall in love with it, but if he's hitting it, it's like that's what the cause of concern was, a major part of it. You know, he doesn't want the 7-footer to just be shooting threes. And as he shoots another 3-point shot here, I don't know what he can really do in the post though. Like if he look at Wemby, everybody wants him to go in the post, and I'm just like, how? He'll be tired. I think he's doing.
Yeah, but where it made a three before the shot he just took, of course, with the shot clock going down. I understand what y'all are saying. I feel with where, like, we all know the game. And, like, remember what we said a little while ago that Fleet just said, Fabian, we don't watch a lot of Miami Heat, so I don't want to speculate. But I've seen Ware play against us. I know what he's capable of. I'm going to be realistic. Spo and them need to make him a second or a third option. At this point, I don't even think he's an option. You got Powell over there. You got Bam. You got Tyler Hero. You got the other kid, Junior. I forgot the kid. I keep forgetting his name from UCLA.
Jaime.
Oh, Jaime.
Right. So you got 4 guys that, in my opinion, he's better than 2 of them. He doesn't even get the ball. So they don't run no plays for him. So we don't know what he can do in the post. But I know he can rebound. He can defend the rim, and he can knock down 3-point shots. So for me to have a young player like that, like Fleet said, with that skill set and that talent, how was he not implemented in the offense? I think Spo and Pat treat this situation wrong. Yeah, me too. That's a fact.
All I see this nigga doing is shooting threes.
That's a fact.
Like, at least if you don't even develop or you're not willing to go to the elbows, like, at least get closer to the rim. You 7 feet. Why is the three? We get it. The 3-point shot is what it is this era. But everybody can't shoot threes. Clearly, I mean, it was 38%. Yeah, it was for the year he's shooting a little way shooting 39.5%. So he's shooting. Damn, that's a lot. 39.5% is ill.
But Fabian, how many threes is he averaging per game?
3 in 19 minutes. I mean 22 minutes.
That ain't really nothing. I mean, only shoot 3 threes a game
to us now. But to compare, if he shot one less 3, and then now you're not getting as many free throws. How many free throws is he averaging?
But he's taking
one.
3. He's taking 3 threes a game and only 8 shots. Half his shots are threes.
Right, and he's 1 free throw a game. Fleet. That's Mikal Bridges numbers. Like you can't have 1 free throw a game.
Yeah, that says something about him.
So now I see what Spo basically saying. Listen, bro, we need you to get in the paint, get to the free throw line, and be a big man, not be a 2 guard at 7 foot. So I understand from that standpoint. So
he's Miles Turner.
Nah, he's worse than Miles Turner. He's worse. If it's like that, Miles Turner put you in the post at least and get to the free throw line.
How many blocks a game he averaged? 1. At least Miles Turner's going to protect the rim.
Yeah, he averages 1 a game, and that's he just tried to go in the post. Now they didn't give him the ball, but I think even that's the thing. Like, you go in the post, can you pass out of the post? Like what? You don't have to just be a post up shooter, a scorer. It's the fact that you can make plays from the post. Are you a post up playmaker? Look, and he had who's James on the Hornets? He's built like a damn truck.
But they didn't give him the ball. It's like this is my opinion. I'm not trying to defend him. He definitely, like Fleet said, needs to work on his game because he can drift. But nobody's giving him the ball over there. I think, like I said, I don't even think he's an option on the offensive end. So that's why when he gets the ball, he's letting it go. And it just happens to be from 3. He just had his man sealed. Right?
Yeah, Tyler
2 seconds. You got to give him the ball down there. Tyler Hero, Fleet, we all play the game. You could tell how somebody dribbling the ball, they ain't thinking about giving you the ball down there.
Yeah, they're trying to get
what he did, right? Yeah. So he just rotated out the paint and got out the way. They have to make him an option. I'm sorry.
But that's the other thing you saying, AllBall. Who's the one that runs the Miami offense? Like, Norman Powell's a shooter.
It has to be It has to be Tyler Hero.
And he's a gunner. He's a gunner, bro.
But that's fine. That's what the NBA, like, for me, Fleet, this is what I said about the Miami Heat. I think Spo, and I think it's coming from up top, right? I don't want to not blame Spo. He definitely gets blamed. But I think Pat Riley is that guy that he watches above like a hawk, right? And I think, he's kind of telling Spo what to do. My thing is this. Why isn't Powell and the kid from UCLA, why are they not starting? Why isn't Wiggins coming off the bench. You put Hero at the 1. You put Powell at the 2. You put the kid from UCLA at the 3. You put Bam at the 4. You put Ware at the 5. You got Wiggins and whoever else coming off the bench. They don't have no three-point shooting. I just think Pat Riley has them constructed as if it's the 90s or the 2000s. And I just think he has to come along with the times.
But for me, bro, you can't put that on Riles and then tell me Spo is the best coach in the league and is the guy that's really in charge. Like, if it's still Riles, then what the fuck are you doing, Spo? Get up out of there. Come somewhere else. If you that talented of a coach and you still letting Riley do this, like, nah, hell no. Riley is not a guy. I don't think he's still watching basketball regularly. I don't think
he ain't watching that shit at all.
He's not in the trenches of it. So I don't even know if we need to even be giving Riles that much credit. Like, he's really doing something over there. Like, for me, I'm looking at it from Spo, what the fuck are you doing? Right? Because now over the last, what is this now? A year or two? When did
2 seasons ago, I think, right?
When did Jimmy get out of there? When did Jimmy get out of there? Last
2023 was last last summer. Yeah, you're right. Last trade deadline. No, it was last trade deadline. The summer before was when he said, when they announced the whole separation, like, yo, we're done with him.
Right. And so, I mean, maybe we going too fast. Maybe he need a second to get this thing together. But if you got guys, if you got talent that you could put out there and muster up wins, I would do it. Why are you holding these guys back? There is a culture, right? So I can understand why he's pushing Khalil Ware, right? It's the Miami way, right? The Heat way, or whatever that term is, right? So I understand why he may be putting pressure on that young fella, but you got talented guys over there. Tyler Hero was an all-star. Norman Powell, didn't Norman Powell just get in this year? Wasn't he an all-star? Or am I bugging?
He got there.
He played enough games.
Did he get a selection?
He was an all-star, but remember, it was because someone else either didn't play because of injury. But yeah, he got there.
Bam has been a perennial, like, he's got talented guys. You got to put this shit together, Spo.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they're winding up. You know, they're about to wheel and deal and go get something. I don't know what that is, but they're gonna upgrade that roster.
You just read my mind. You just read my mind.
They're gonna, like, significantly upgrade that roster.
But here's my deal, Lee. When Pat Riley first got to Miami, he was able to trade Glenn Rice for Alonzo Mourning, able to get Tim Hardaway, right? These things kind of like not fell on his lap, but he really, he worked that, but he had a piece in Glenn Rice. A couple years later, were able to draft D-Wade. That means you sucked at some point. You traded for Lamar Odom. So now, Caron Butler, you had talent ready-made to go get the Shaq. A couple years later, you got D-Wade still there. You were able to finagle something with LeBron until, and D-Wade decided to go to Miami, possibly because of James Dolan. And then 10 years later, damn near, or 8 years later, you're able to get Jimmy Butler because, again, he kind of fell on your lap because Philly didn't want him stupidly. So is Pat Riley just being saved with he's just sticking around saying, hey, look, nobody wants to come here. Miami's not a sports town. I'm just going to get whatever comes here. And until then, we're going to just hover around the AC and the play-in. Like, is Pat Riley a genius, or he's just, being a hard ass? Like, he really wants to be a billionaire and just run the team like a Wall Street real golden gecko. I don't know. I don't say I'm not impressed by not getting Shaq and getting LeBron and getting Jimmy Butler. I can't say I'm not impressed by that. You have finals appearances and championships the last 25 years. But at the same time, if I'm a Miami Heat fan, why did you trade for Wiggins? Out of all people, we had Jimmy Butler in the summertime. That was a bad trade. You could have sold high on Jimmy Butler if you really golden gecko. Speaking of Jaime.
Man, niggas ain't want that nigga Jimmy Butler. He lucky he got something for him. Niggas ain't want that nigga, man. Sorry. I used to give Jimmy Butler so much praise. Listen, I forgot that nigga still in the league, man. He just made a post talk about stay tuned, like he might come and play in the play-in tomorrow night.
He tore his knee up. he's doing bad right now.
But
Damn.
he sold them too late. Is what I'm saying. Oh boy, he sold.
Chris Dragnet said Butler is bad goods.
I mean, they were competitive with him last year, but Golden State was so Steph Curry got hurt. But I'm saying you still sold Jimmy Butler. You traded him way too late. You could have traded him way before that when y'all was beefing. They were beefing for a long time. So
for a while.
So, but that was the time. That would have been the Pat Riley move. You're like, yo, you know what? You out of here. And all because Jimmy Butler said he wanted out. You didn't want to give him what he wanted, but then you lose what you wanted, which is another great player to come in there to Miami and restart something. Maybe a Kevin Durant before he went to Phoenix.
Yeah, amazement is questionable right now for Bam's return. I'm pretty sure we'll get word probably at halftime, but right now Bam is questionable to return to the game tonight.
Man, that's a tough move, LaMelo.
The Hornets are working on being the most annoying team in the league, though, along with being fun. Well, LaMelo to trip up or Bam like that is kind of crazy. Like, that was evil.
That was insane. Like, for that not to be reviewed, and like you see that, and that's a flagrant too, Flea. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
you can't do that.
Yeah, not and it looked intentional, right? You know, sometimes the way you fall your head, but it was intentional to grab. Like, that was insane. That was insane.
So now you might, even if you Turbo was good, even if you win this game, you might have just cost yourself game one of the next series.
What up, Turbo? Listen, Miami, we can say what we want about them. They hanging in there. 49-48, 1-point game, 2 minutes, 5 seconds left in the first half. We are live playing playoff edition. We are ramping it up for the playoffs, y'all. We here.
Oh, excuse me. It would cost him the next play-in game, Flea.
This is the biggest game this Hornets team ever played in. Keep it a buck.
Ever.
How long you think?
Since Chris Paul?
I mean, this group.
Hell yeah.
They played in. Like, this is what's this? The 10-9? Yeah, this is a chance. What's this? This is a chance to get
the next play-in game.
No,
not yet. Oh no, you're right. Yeah, they get the 8th seed, and then it's the 7th. It's the next play-in because right now
the 7 and 8 are playing
for 7.
Whoever wins that game gets the 7th seed.
Right.
Then they get another opportunity to play the winner of this game.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. LaMelo might have cost himself the next play-in game.
Yeah.
If they review, you saying if they review that, right?
Like you and look at it like that
after the fact. Hell yeah.
So that's even worse. That's even worse than if you made it to the next series. Because at least you got 7 games there. The next play-in game, and that's part of being these young knuckleheads. Please, what do you think about LaMelo's 1-foot jumpers?
I mean,
he pulled from half. No, but then his next shot. All right, but watch the next shot. That nigga pulled from half. That was a
I just saw that shit.
He jumps very short. Like, it's crazy.
That's his shot. Just like Sengun, like people got weird shots. Yeah, you see where he pulled up from, right? Insane.
But he's pretty athletic, man. Again, that's why the Jason Williams white chocolate comparisons are there, because if he would have been a little more tight, a little more disciplined, and I want to say he would have been the OG Steve Nash. But if LaMelo tightens his game up some more, we're talking about all NBA, bro. Like, this kid's way too talented. He's just a knucklehead.
LaMelo's been an all-star player for this team already. Like, we forget he was like and got hurt.
Well, he's more popular than everybody, damn near. The only guy more popular than him are the big superstars.
But I'm going to tell you what's going to hold him back. And I've been watching him for a little bit now. He don't want no contact at all on both ends of the floor. Like you could tell, like, he plays out there like he's in high school. And we all know to win, to step your game up to a whole nother level, you're going to have to start playing some type of defense and want some type of contact.
I like what you said there, bro. That was a great fucking observation.
I think that has slightly gotten better over the last half of the season. For them to be playing the way they playing, it's not in spite of Melo. It's the fact that he's actually Go ahead, Fabian.
I'll finish that thought. It's not in spite of Melo?
I don't think it's in spite of Melo not doing this or doing that. I think it's the fact that he's actually playing better, like making better decisions, not taking terrible shots, getting other guys involved, giving a fuck about playing the other side of the ball. Like, he's got to consistently do that. We've seen way too many years where he was just a guy out there just hooping, like Sam Gill just said, like playing like an and-one player. There was too many years of that. I think this stretch,
since Charles Lee benched his ass, and that whole damn city, I'm gonna say it again, owes that man a damn apology. They were out there protesting him, Flea. They had billboards and everything out for you. Fire Charles Lee, and I'm like, fire Charles Lee.
That's wild for a team like that to do that.
Well, you know, Charlotte's a big time.
Kicking the door down to come coach the Charlotte Hornets. Be lucky you have a great coach, right? A budding coach right now on your roster. Like, relax yourself.
But they've also been. It's not like Miami. Charlotte supports their damn sports towns. So there's I'm kind of in one minute I'm like apologize to them. The next minute I'm like, at least they give a fuck. Like, if it's Miami, they won't care.
Yeah.
And going back to AllBall's point, that's why I said he just said some shit. LaMelo Ball don't like contact. Everything you just said right now, Flea, right? How many free throws a game you think LaMelo's averaging?
Maybe 5, 6.
2.5.
Yeah, that ain't enough for a guy
that's
that got the
bad.
And is getting how many shots a game does he take?
17. He's shooting 40%.
And then how many threes?
3 point. No. What?
At least 6, 7.
10.
He takes 10 threes a game.
He's averaging 10 threes a game for the season.
10 3-point shots a game.
And he probably doesn't. Does he shoot over 35% from three?
36.8, right above average. It may be average. Wow. That's a big deal.
So,
I think that.
Okay, so we just looked at Brunson and his assist output since January, since the All-Star break. What does Melo's numbers look like, and what we're looking at right now? Shots per game, threes per game. That's a lot, OG. 10 threes a game.
You're shooting more threes than twos. You shooting 17 shots per game.
You don't shoot it from a high clip.
Wow.
When did y'all ever think LaMelo Ball would shoot a lower percentage from three than Josh Hart?
Wow. That's bad. That's a recipe for disaster.
I don't know when the All-Star break was, but I'll go with right at the 11th.
Let's say February. Let's say
it's the 11th. So the first half of the year before the All-Star break, he was shooting. Damn, why y'all make this so difficult? Oh, right at the top. My bad. That's me. 17 field goal attempts per game, 9.5 threes per game. So that means he was shooting more threes the second half of the year. 36%. 7 assists, 2.5 free throws, 19 points per game. And ever since then,
I have from February 19th to the last game of the season.
Go with the 9th. Can you get the 9th or?
Huh?
You go with the 19th. Oh, yeah, 19th. Go. I'm sorry. Go ahead. 19th, that's the other break. Yeah.
That's the after the All-Star break. I got. God damn. So he's still only shooting close to 42% from the field. He's actually shooting close to 18 shots a game. 11 of those are threes. Shooting 37% and averaging 21 points a game with like close to 7 assists, 5 rebounds. Like, the numbers are cool, but
that's not cool.
That 11 threes a game, that's a lot, man.
This is why they're going to mess around and lose this game. Right now, y'all, the play-in game, Miami at Charlotte. Miami goes into the half up 54-52. Bam Adebayo left the game with a lower back injury. He's questionable to return. Once again, Miami up going into the half by 2, 54, 52. Fabian, you want to read some super chats real quick?
Yeah. But I like what Slick Money said. Nipple and LaMelo lead the league and made 3-pointers made. Yo, bro.
Okay.
Shit, so, Nipple shot 5-6 threes in the first quarter.
They shoot it.
Nipple shoots. He's Chris Mullin and these guys reimagine. Cool.
No, Conk can shoot the ball.
Yes. This guy he's not a shooter. LaMelo Ball is not a shooter. He's not even a facilitator. Like, he's a nutcase. That, like, we thought Colin Nipple improved this team a lot. He covered a lot of shit up and made this game easier for them. And he better get his act together, man. Because he's just too talented. And I didn't notice he doesn't play with contact until AllBall just said that. And that makes the most perfect sense in the world. You shoot 10 3-pointers a game, and you go to the free throw line once every game. That's insane.
Just real quickly before you go, I wouldn't even guess he shot that many. I thought it would be 6 or 7. Go ahead,
with the way he gets to the basket, Flea.
No, that's what I was gonna say. I just feel like a guard like that. You was saying that, talking about Jason Williams. Yeah, reminiscent because of the ball handling skills. But let's not forget LaMelo Ball 6'5", 6'6". He a big guard.
He might be 6'8",
6'7".
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
he's
like
a big guard. He's a big guard. So the nerve of you to only be shooting two free throws a game, that means you only get to the line once.
Right. What do they say? What they say his height is, Fabian?
Remember that's where the whole 6'7" comes from, because he said he's 6'7".
But that's what I'm saying, bro. There's no way that you're not getting to the free throw line at least 6 to 8 times a game, especially with your height advantage on other guards. Like, you're quicker, you're more elusive with the basketball, right? You could get into the paint and create for everybody else. That, like, they play great basketball. We don't want to take it away from them how they ended the season, but they could go to another level if he starts worrying about getting into the paint. If he gets into the paint and starts breaking down,
how many assists he average, Flea?
How many what?
How many assists LaMelo averages on the season?
Right now, he probably average about
7.
7. Yeah, I was rolling with that.
But to me, that's not enough. Like, they need him to average 10 to 11 assists, which he can easily. Watching this game,
you got another 20-point scorer sitting right next to you. Brandon Miller averaged 20 a game this year.
He got 15 right now.
This one thing, you got another guy.
Not Brandon Miller. What's the other kid over there? The lefty. Bridges.
Miles Bridges.
He got 15 at that.
You got pieces over there. I don't think he needs to be a guy that's averaging 23 a night and taking 18 shots a night.
Fabian said it correctly. He should be the taller, new, improved Steve Nash. You have your Stoudemire and all that over there, and your Sean Marion and that over there. You have shooters. You have guys that can fly high and you throw it up there, right? But for me, watching Charlotte versus Miami tonight, this is why they are not a threat. This is exactly why. This is why if they do make that 8th seed and play against Detroit, they're going to get swept. You can tell it's different when you're playing for something. Tonight, they're playing for something, Flynn. You said it. This is the first time this core has played for something. And it's a difference when you're playing 4 out of 7 or you're playing to get into the playoffs. Right now, your team is fully healthy. Bam is out. And you go into the half at home down 2. You're liable to lose this game. So for me, this is why, the playoffs is very different. So everybody that jumps on all these bandwagons, right? A la Charlotte, a la Atlanta. Bro, that shit is a different ball game when you got to play good teams that's been there for the last 3 to 5 seasons. Yes. And now you got to beat them 4 out of 7. It's totally different. So right now we're seeing why teams like Charlotte, you kind of got to slow down with the glazing, including me. Yeah, I'm not. I don't believe it.
So with the trade for Kobe White, if you're Charles Lee, do you insert Kobe White as the primary ball handler, as the point guard, take Melo off the basketball, right? He's a capable shooter. We just talked about him being one of the guys that leads the league in 3-point field goals made, right? Kobe White is a guy that could get to a bucket, but now do you elevate him and ask him, yo, be the point guard? Because now all of this firepower around him with LaMelo at the 2, Miller at the 3, they got Bridges over there. You got Khan as that just now he's just a sniper, right? Like there's things that they could do over there that could save Melo from himself. Let me say that. Like save him from himself at this point, if you're a good coach.
Fabian, that's a great idea, right? But for me, the problem, you got to get LaMelo to buy in. Now you're taking the ball out of his hands. And I don't think you want your shooting guard shooting 11 3-point shots a game. Like, so Flea, I get what you're saying, but LaMelo has to buy in.
Right, but I don't think it would be that, is what I'm saying. I think now you kind of forcing him now to do a bunch of other things besides just handle the basketball and shoot the shit. Now you're asking him to guard. Now you're asking him to move without the basketball. Now you're asking him to like use your brain. And like I feel like he's the best player out of all of those Ball brothers. So let's see if you could use your brain, your IQ, and say, oh, okay, what worked for me from high school all the way up into this point? What have I won? Right? What have I won? How have I elevated guys around me, especially with me being a point guard and a primary ball handler? Maybe I need to step off the basketball and say, put it in somebody else's hands that's just gonna make better decisions. That doesn't mean you're bad. You can actually, now we push that, and now we could take Kobe White off the basketball, take him out the game and move Melo back on the ball. Now you got teams guessing. Now you're trying to figure out how to guard this Hornet team. I'm saying they're a young team, but just throwing shit out there because you got to save this kid from himself. It's too much. It's too
Fabian, much. Fabian, what do you think?
Oh, pause. What you saying? The audio sounds bad because the Flea sounds good to me. Everyone sounds good to me. Let us know if we sound good, y'all. Good old boy.
I mean, what do you think about before you? I know you got to read some super chats. What do you think about what Flea said as far as moving Kobe White to the 1, LaMelo Ball to the 2?
I don't know how good he'd be at that, but it would force him. It would force him off the ball, and it's funny because as y'all were talking, we said that Flea said Khalil Ware needs a motor, and that's the number one thing with any player that you always want. Like that's what we love about Brunson. He's showing up, and we'd say that Cat doesn't have the motor. So, and he's still super duper ill. But the thing is, LaMelo has a motor. You don't have to worry about him having energy. Like he's gonna go have a motor. But it's like you said, Flea, the IQ. He's just making bad decisions, which means you have to get off the ball. You have to get off the ball.
Real quick, Ray, and then somebody in the chat, big shout out to Greco Suave 1. I like that name, by the way. He said,
what?
Greco Suave 1? I like that name.
Greco Suave is crazy.
I like that. But he said neither can defend. So now, I'm thinking about that, but on the other side of the ball, now you got Kobe White and LaMelo guarding De'Aaron Fox and Stephon Castle, or going out there guarding Jalen Brunson and you know what I'm saying? Like then you got. So I get it. That's a great point.
You niggas getting paid, nigga. Y'all niggas gotta man up and defend. Like we can't be hiring you niggas for 82 seasons. No, you niggas gotta man up. Eventually, if you get your ass bust for 5 games straight, niggas giving you a 40 clip, nigga, you gotta take that personal and man up. Like we can't keep giving everybody excuses. Like seriously, if your ass can't defend. The more
it's a souped up Sequoia.
Yo, East Blue Drew is stupid, man.
You guys are evil, man.
My God.
Go ahead, baby. You can read some super chats. Get that out the way. No?
Yeah. But I also think what you're saying, it takes LaMelo off the ball, and I don't mind. Like their best lineup is with the kid. What's the African dude's name? The center.
Diabate?
Diabate, it is Diabate, is the 5. When he's in there, that's their best defensive lineup. But he plays, I think, 22 minutes a game. But I don't mind them. If you said Diabate and they have Kobe White and then LaMelo at the 2, I don't mind having a super duper version of whatever you are. I'm always a fan of that. You got to figure out what you can dominate in any sport. Once you have a dominant angle, you build around that. You work with that because that means they cannot stop whatever it is that you got on that court, on that field, whatever the case may be. So I don't mind if Kobe White provides them a dominant version of offense. Yo, keep up. I love that idea, Flea. Curtis, thank you for your $5. I agree with you, Flea. Somebody said something to him in one of them team meetings, and it's working. We need everybody to be a superstar in their role. I think he's referring to Jalen Brunson changing up, getting 2 more assists per game since the All-Star game.
My God.
Aaron, thank you for your $9.99. Flea, Fade. Boy, I'm glad to see y'all. OG could have stayed asleep this morning. He was talking some straight bullshit. Bullish. Thank you for not cursing. Mr. Head, motherfucking head was nappy and all. Nah, I love OG. Fellas, we here. It's playoff time. Let's get it. Aaron, salute, Aaron, brother. Thanks for all the support, man.
What's good, Aaron?
He could have stayed asleep.
Nigga said, stay your ass asleep.
Shout out to Ron Lee Kidd. He hit up that ABTV3. That's the Cash App. ABTV3. That's the Cash App. He said, "Go New York, go New York, go New York." And I stay Knicks. I say Knicks in 6. Let's go, Knicks. Okay.
We heard you, Ronley.
Appreciate Ronley. I don't know what side of the world he's on, but he sends that Cash App at 7:00 at night. Don't even matter.
Listen, he's more consistent than Tall Bridges. I tell you that much. I'll trade Ronley for Tall Bridges right now. Right now.
OG.
He's showing up.
OG.
Talk to me.
What does Mikal Bridges need to do to get his name back?
I told you, a 20 ball.
I
said 25, but I said, you know what? He got to get a 20 ball.
We're in the playoffs now. It's a different season. What does he need to do in the playoffs to get his?
He need to get a 20 ball in a win. 20 ball in a win, he gets his name back.
20 ball in the playoffs to get his.
Yes, one game, please. One game, he can't give us a 20
All
ball for one game.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see.
You see that sucker shit he did the other day to keep his streak going?
See, now when you was talking that ball, you and Baldy with that shit, things like that, I'm with y'all. Things like that, I'm with y'all. Things like everybody just sitting down for the last 20 games, I'm with y'all. I'm with y'all because, I'm not gonna lie. He even looked guilty sitting on that bench. He didn't look like he was happy about continuing his streak. I thought you have to play 20 minutes to even consider it a real game. How do you get credit for playing the game if that wouldn't even make the 65 game mark? That's at least play 20 minutes, bro. Expect with the way you've been bumming it up.
That shit was so distasteful. Like it hurt my nerves.
Hold on, boy. It was classless.
Distasteful. Yes, we listen.
I
did some reading today. Yeah, pull out my big words.
Please,
distasteful.
I like what you did.
Nigga, Flea the only one up here think he know big words. Yeah,
I like what you did.
Hold on, he been going through his synonym book. How you gonna?
He been going through his dictionary and thesaurus.
Nigga read the thesaurus, the Nasus. Yo, yeah, man, come on, man.
I went Dunner man on us.
Yeah, I gotta ask y'all a question. Watching this game tonight so far, and chat, I would love for y'all to get into this conversation because everybody bought into the Charlotte Hornets hype. Are y'all impressed by the Charlotte Hornets tonight to actually be a threat to anybody they play in the playoffs?
No.
If they were going to play us or Detroit or whoever?
No.
I mean, right now, no. Right now, it doesn't look like it looks like
beatable.
It looks like you can force them. It looks like you can force them to make mistakes. It looks like the stage would be very, very bright for them, just from how they're playing. I know it's a tie game, but I'm just watching them. It doesn't look like they're interested in getting any stops right now. I don't see too much ball movement. When's the last time Con Knipple took a shot?
He shot a couple shots. He's been bumming it up, Flea. He's been missing.
But the last 2 or 3 possessions down, I've watched LaMelo create for himself and nobody else.
Oh, right. I got you. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I don't know how you're gonna win the playoff series like that.
Right. Man,
like if they get the 8th seed and play Detroit will like they getting swept. Like they not. Maybe they may get a game in Charlotte, maybe, but they getting thumped.
Let's tell her how it is. That's all we do up here. Everybody got overhyped over Charlotte. Are they a fun team to watch? Yes. But they have no chance against Detroit if that's who they're going to play if they get into the playoffs. Let's cut the jokes. They are not impressive. They look like a young team. And if the game is called correctly, LaMelo Ball shouldn't even be playing right now. Let's be for real.
You know where I'm going with this. If this was a real Pat Riley team, if this was a real 90s-esque DNA, there should be. I don't know.
Challenge that. That's a good block.
Oh, that they called it a foul?
With the basketball before he shot. How many? All right.
And he's doing that stupid Tinkerbell jump shot. I hate that jump. This little Tinkerbell jump shot he be doing.
Davion Mitchell was a dog. I ain't gonna even. I love his mindset.
Look,
listen,
Baylor.
I love that kid since he won the chip at Baylor, nigga. He won a national championship, player of the year. I love him coming out of college.
That kid.
That's not Brad Stevens. Who was coaching him?
Baylor. Scott Drew.
I'm surprised somebody ain't clothesline LaMelo Ball yet though.
Me too. No,
because that's evil.
But it's not. It's today is a different day, man. Like, of course, 10, 15 years ago, he ain't even have to do that to Bam. Just his playing style, he would have got clotheslined already, right? But, but once again, I guarantee you, if this was the Knicks, that play would have been reviewed, and whoever done that, they would have been kicked out already. That was a bad play. I like LaMelo. I love watching him play, but that was wrong. That was wrong, and you have to be fair. Like, come on now. That was bad, and it looked intentional, whether he want to try to defend himself or not.
And Bam's a good dude too, right? And it don't matter. Meaning he could have if he wasn't really hurt, he could have popped up and went up in your shit, right? Like easily, and would have been justified for anybody that understands what time it is. Like he'd have been very well justified to just run up in his shit real quick. So
yeah,
you're right, Mo. That was like what Embiid did. That was what Embiid did to Mitchell Robinson, and nobody did nothing.
Yeah, this shit is
I remember that.
This shit is insane. That's why sometimes with a lot of these teams, you got to question the brotherhood, man. Like on here,
Draymond, dirty ass, done that shit a billion times, right?
Billion times. He ran behind your man, and he basically put him in the figure four. He choked him out. Go Bird. Bro, he ran up like if it was a real street fight.
What's worse like that? I'm trying to think. He snuffed somebody on the court.
He stepped on your man's chest and catapulted off of him.
He kicks dudes in the nuts.
The nigga went like this and then kicked Steven.
No, who didn't he snuff your man from Phoenix?
The nigga flailed like this. How do you flail with a closed fist? How do you flail with a closed fist? Come on, man.
Like he knows what he's doing. That's the other thing. I know I'm not beating the dead horse. The thing with the old school era, one about Barkley, he had Moses Malone there, right? And I hear a lot of guys saying this. Yo, not enough teams have real veterans. And
that's not a thing no more in the NBA.
Right, but it has to affect a team like the Charlotte Hornets, someone who's not echoing what the coach is saying off the court. Like, yo, what you doing? Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Like,
niggas ain't listening, Fabian. I'm being honest, bro.
I can't say that. I can't say that.
I don't know. Like Derek Queen embraces the fact that DeAndre Jordan is over there in New Orleans. Like them young guys over there.
I see that. I see that over there.
They embrace him, and he's doing his job. He's keeping a job right now strictly because he's the adult in the locker room, and is policing the bullshit. They play. He don't get no minutes, but they give him a chance to police the bullshit. How many locker rooms have that right now?
And that's what I'm saying, Ace Blue. I don't like when we say that the YNs don't care. They do. And I had this conversation at work. People were telling me, "Oh, they don't listen. You gotta be careful." I'm like, bro, I don't been there with the teachers. The teachers are trying to tell me to call them by their first name. I'm saying, "Yo, listen, your name is Mrs. Barber, bro. I don't play them games." And with the kids, when I talk to them, look them in the eye. I tell them to look me in the eye. They're not missing that. The kids want structure. There's no way they don't want it. It has to be us. We've given up, and they've also handcuffed us because the NBA is speaking to that. The NBA to not have veterans in the locker room for what purpose? Why do you have a bum ass 24-year-old on the team? Why? I don't even understand that. Why would if you're gonna pay like Udonis Haslem was on Miami for years? You just said DeAndre Jordan. Every team should have a guy like that. Even we're missing that.
I mean, I agree with you. Fabian, but I just think it's really legitimately the maturation of the league, right? The league is so much younger now. There was guys in there that you had guys coming into the NBA as grown men. And so now you start from 21, 22 years old and then go on with the remainder of your career. Kevin Willis starts at whatever age and then lasts for 20 years. Like, I'm just throwing a name out there that was around for a long time. But these kids are coming in at 19, 20 years old.
17,
and this,
18
I don't know.
Years old, man.
Right. And here's my other question. Like, you think it's harder to keep a job in the NBA today, or is it harder to keep a job back in the day? And we talking about 90s, 2000s. Which league is harder to keep a job in right now? Because we talk about these veteran guys. These teams are doing the same shit that the teams was doing back in the day. They were banking on potential, banking on younger guys. They doing the same shit now. They looking at these young guys like, yo, I would rather go with the young guy than go with the guy that has certain demands. We can control contracts. It's a different league now. But I'm serious about that question. Which you think is a harder time to keep a job in the NBA now or years ago? Like, I'm talking about like 2 decades, 3 decades ago.
That's a great question. Damn.
I could start it off by saying what we were just talking about, where since this is a positionless game, they're making the roles positionless on the bench as well. And there's an age limit to it because there's not enough. I mean, we do have what's our guy from Fort Taj Gibson. It's just very rare, few in between, right? And for like, that's also why they might feel a certain way with JJ Redick being so young and he was on television. Now he's the head coach. He's still a part of this era where he's glazing the LeBron era. And it's like, okay, even LeBron, if he was just the veteran on the team, that was ill. If he was just a veteran, yeah.
We're with 2 back-to-back blocks that led to transition the transition buckets. That was tough. That's what I'm saying, Fleet. This thing got a lot of talent. Go ahead, Fabian. Sorry.
I think
11 rebounds, 4 blocks for Khalil Ware right now.
And I think it also, it's not just like, that's part of the thing with the young guys, even like the Daryl Moores of the world. Maybe these general managers are also arrogant and young. Sam Presti and them guys, I don't think how old is Sam Presti? Maybe 45?
I think Flea. I think today might be a little bit tougher to stay in the league because they ask you to do so much, man. Like today, like think about being a big man. If you can't shoot the 3, if you're not like all world defense, bro, if you can't shoot the 3, you're not even getting on the floor in the vision. Look at a guy like prime example. What's the kid that got drafted to Orlando? Mabamba. They made the song about him.
Mobamba.
Right. Think about him.
He was trash in college.
No, I know, Flea, but I'm just saying, what's my guy?
Trash in college,
right,
too.
I understand, Flea, but I'm just saying. What's the man that got drafted to Golden State? Wiseman, right? I'm just saying, Like these guys are now nowhere to be found. Look at Marvin Bagley, right? Even though he's still in the league, like, so I just feel today, yeah, like these dudes is jammed up. That's a great question, though. I don't know.
What you thinking, Flea?
Nah, I was just thinking about it because Sam Gill made a good point, and a lot of times back in the day, like specialists, screen setters, rebounders, active energy, like those guys could keep jobs for a long time. You didn't really have to be able to really, really shoot the basketball at a premium as today's game is. So, I mean, maybe I would say it's harder, but I think obviously we go back and forth about if the game was which game is tougher. So, I mean, obviously the way defenses were set up and how the game was played was probably a little tougher. So, I don't know. I kind of go back and forth with it because to keep a job in the NBA back in the day, you had to be a pro. You had to be an actual pro. And the turnaround time was very it was quick. You had to grow up because you was in an adult league. You had to be a man. You had to conduct yourself, be ready for business. And the ones that didn't quickly got the fuck out the league. And the ones that did kept jobs. Right now, how many adults are around? It's kids running kids now. It's very different.
I think it's the environment and also the way the players speak about how they train. I think it's way harder to train the way they do now, where it's like stop and go. They don't even practice compared to back in the day. You knew you could take the summer off. You're gonna get ready in training camp. You get ready during the season. You start to get into shape that way. But you're playing and practicing all the time. Today, you're not doing that. And I don't think an older person's body can keep up with that. Look how many soft tissue injuries are taking place. You ain't recovering from that at 38.
Ooh.
The LeBrons of the world and the KDs of the world, I mean, these are specimens. If you're not them, how can you possibly, train and recover and think you could deal with an 82-game season and remain on the team? On top of the fact that your boss, the coach, the general manager are all in their 40s.
But see, that's what Tim Grover was saying. Kobe's former trainer, and obviously Mike
Jordan, Ray Allen.
Yeah, a bunch of these guys. But Tim Grover was saying, like, all of the new workouts are great. All of the band work, all of that stuff is cool. But if you're not throwing around some metal, if you're not fucking around with some metal, you're not really doing nothing. You're not building your body to withstand some of the beatings that you're going to take just playing the game, whether it's fast, slow, however the tempo is. If you're not building up your body to take that type of beating, like you was just mentioning, Fabian, the soft tissue injuries are going to happen. They're just going to happen. He's talking about just throwing metal around is important. Yes, stretching. Yes, being flexible. Yes, being able to, plyometrics and all that stuff. All that stuff is great. But if you're not strong, if your core is not strong, like, you're gonna have a lot of bullshit injuries.
I'm saying it is tougher for an older player or RP to have to deal with the stop and go. People from the old, once you're older, bro, get into shape and keep going. We know once we stop, that shit is hard. Once you sit down on the couch at 40 years old, you need 1-2 hands. You need that to get off the couch. Come on, man. If you ain't no spring chicken, so we got to get into motion. You got to be in the thick, and it's harder as you get older. The less games, the less back-to-backs. I understand the pushback with all that, where it should be easier for you if you were as serious. LeBron, at the end of the day, say what you want about him. We hear about his workout. Kevin Durant never looks like he's out of shape. He never looks like he's out of shape. So these are the older guys that are in the league. Jimmy Butler, I don't think he really looked out of shape, but he was fat. Unless he was in Miami, probably want to be there. But even then, he looked like he was chiseled. So unless you're one of these guys, I don't see how you can. Even Dwight Howard, I can see why he fights a lot for wanting to be in the league. He has took care
of his body.
He has every reason to feel that way, looking like he takes care of his body still. He looks like he does. So those are very far few in between, though. Everybody didn't do that. And obviously, I think all the old school dudes, maybe apart from Moses, I'm trying to think of an old school guy, Robert Parrish. they would just always sit on the bench, but they needed them there to be wise and to maintain, that culture from back in the day. But it's clearly the game is clearly designed to not have the older guys around. They want the young horses in there to pay them off and see if they can come up next to do the drive and kick three. The boring game that we really actually don't like.
That's why these guys want to play 65 games. Because if now you can play 50 games and you ain't got to really worry about working out. Like, these guys just want to play. They don't want to practice. Kenyon Martin broke it down beautifully. I don't always agree with what he says, but when he broke down why he think guys are getting injured, and he showed Russell Westbrook. Remember, I always say this. Russell Westbrook goes 100 miles per hour. He's not only in shape. When Kenyon Martin showed what Russell Westbrook working out, he was lifting weights. He implemented everything. These guys are going vegan. They're doing Pilates, and they're doing band and stretching. They're lifting no weights, and they ain't eating no steak. There are certain things you have to do to build muscle. And I'm not a guy that knows anything about that, but when you read and you hear and see how some of these, my pops told me old school boxers, even if they didn't eat red meat because it's bad for you, they will take your paws and suck the juice from it just to get the protein or whatever it is. The point I'm trying to make is you guys are not in shape. You guys are not physically strong. Come on, like look at a guy like Anthony Davis, bro. He pointed at you by mistake. He's out for a month. Come on, man. Like, so
that's core strength, OG. That's core strength, right? Being able to, your body being able to take a beating. And some of these niggas can't take it.
At all. Hey, this turned into a good game, man. I got 79,
I knew he was gonna miss that.
Yeah. It's a goodie.
Yeah.
I'm a little ahead of y'all.
Yeah, because mine's paused a little bit, but I'm at 79-74, 3 minutes 50 seconds left. Miami just hit the three. Yeah,
I'm at 320 and counting.
Shit started to act stupid. I'm being honest. This game right now so far, for me, it's a little embarrassing for the Charlotte Hornets with Bam being out. I'm sorry.
I mean, what did I say yesterday though, OG? I was saying that, like, Miami may not be the best team or the best put together of assortment of talent, but your favorite guy spoke on how these niggas ready. You're gonna have them ready to play. If they win or they look what up, they're gonna be ready to play. And they look ready to play, right? Minus their best player.
Yo, LaMelo is so slick that it's just disappointing that he's going to get in 2.5 free throws a game, bro. There he goes, your man Kobe White.
It's a good game. That's why. But what we always say, Charlotte is going to be entertaining. It's going to be fun to watch. And like Flea said, Miami's always going to be prepared. I'm disappointed in Tyler Hero, though. Oh, that was a terrible alley-oop pass. How you miss a wide-open alley-oop pass to Ware like that? That was terrible.
Goes back to what we said. Who can get him the ball consistently? Yo, Grant Williams is a bum. He turned the ball over. Rolls into the wrong man's hands. Back-to-back threes from Kobe White. The Hawaiian Kobe White?
We love that three-point shot.
At least pump fake. Get to the basket.
Kobe, another one.
Remember, Flea, we was talking about if we could have got our hands on Kobe White.
Yeah, remember I was saying that? Remember I was like, he's a ball player.
And he's a big shot maker, too.
Yeah.
Bum ass Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero is dirt. Wiggins is trash now, too. These niggas is pitiful now, man. Like, seriously.
My little guy, $200 million, man. 5 years.
Charlotte was desperate, man. Fill them seats up.
Is it that bad of a contract? Everybody getting paid 50, 60, 70, though?
Hell yeah. I understand that's the market, but think about guys that's getting 50, 60. You ain't gonna be an MVP candidate. You ain't gonna be all NBA, and you're not guaranteed a playoff spot. Granted, I mean, even a playoff, stretch where you at least get to the second, third round. Yeah, I don't like those contracts because now you stuck with that shit and how you build around that. I don't get it.
But I don't think it's that bad, Flea. $40 million a year. Remember, we think of it as $40 million a year, which used to be somebody's entire contract back in the day, but it's not as AllBall going forward. It's not really. It's only 24-25% of the cap. You're not even in the MVP category.
I understand what you're saying, but for me, I'm just saying that's why I ain't the owner. Listen, you
can't be owner. You're gonna give everybody $1 million.
No. Listen, 50, 60, no. But if we talking 40, listen, bro. Certain players, I'm just not giving that. I just sell a team, bro. Listen, I'm not gonna be giving y'all niggas all this money. We ain't making the playoffs. You niggas ain't all. Yeah, take the team. Go ahead, man. Because I ain't gonna have nobody to play. I'm not paying.
How much?
That.
How much he want?
$3 billion. Get out here. Take these niggas, man. Fuck about. I'm not paying you niggas 50, 60 million. You niggas ain't guaranteed playoff spots, let alone the finals, MVP, anything. No, get the fuck out of here. You crazy?
Kobe.
200? 300?
I forgot Kobe. Kobe went to UNC, right? So he played college in North Carolina. But then Kobe from North Carolina too. So this really I
didn't know that.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
I did him a favor.
Yeah, he from Goldsboro, North Carolina.
Wow, nice.
And that's ill.
Went to high school in Wilson, North Carolina. Where's that at, y'all? Any niggas from North Carolina in here? Where's
Wilson, Sam Gell, Tyler Hero is dirt. His reign is over. Pack him up. Nigga might be a bench player now. Think that nigga off the bench.
He's on fire. He's on fire. Yeah, 11 straight from Kobe. God.
What was that? That was NBA Jams?
Yeah. He's on fire.
Yeah.
He's
the Hawaiian.
Up.
The Hawaiian. He's heating up.
Yeah, he's hitting
up.
That
shit was ill.
Nigga said if I'm the
Kobe is hitting these shits. Kobe is hitting these shits from the motherfucking hash mark. You saw where he hit that one?
Yeah.
OG Circle Game. Okay, you're not far from Wilson. Okay. Where I got Lenzel at? Zell know where all these spots is at.
10-01.
Flea called it at halftime, right? Yo, would you start Kobe White? Would you get him on the ball, get him on the court? And all of a sudden, bang, bang, bang. Charlotte looks like they got some momentum going to the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's just terrible possessions about Miami, but they scoring. They playing good defense over there in Charlotte, where Miami is, have the score with the shot clock going down.
LB so wavy. Okay, they got a few people in Carolina right now.
Carolina Blue Kicks.
I thought about moving to Carolina.
A lot of people in Charlotte from New York. Charlotte, I haven't gone.
I thought about it. I'm not gonna even lie. I said I'm tired of paying $3,000 a month. Word. Then I know somebody that do like real estate out there, and they was like, yo, 1,500-1,600, you go about 20-30 minutes out of Charlotte, whatever that is, lit. Look, you see where I'm at, nigga. I'm from New York City, goddammit.
Bro, you would be comfortable.
That's all I want. Yeah.
LB so wavy got some war stories in Charlotte. He said, I'm good on Charlotte. I got bored within 1 year because I did everything. Damn, really?
It's fun. But I'm saying where you at? Where you at in life now? Like you could.
I know. That's what. Oh my God. The Kobe White show.
Oh yeah, you just saw that. Yeah.
Oh my God! In the third quarter. Oh my God.
He's on fire.
Damn. 6-point ball game to end the third. 89-83. Wow. And that was a travel by LaMelo Ball on the low. His feet hit the floor before he passed.
At least he got him the ball.
I know, I'm just saying. But yeah, I thought about it. Transfer my job down there. I had the little light plug.
My man actually did that. that's doing the same thing that you're doing. He's in the same spot that you was, and
my people's real close friend, right? That I met one time, but real like they've been doing real estate out there for like 20 years. He like, yo, bro, don't even worry about it. He like, yo, do 20, 30 minutes out the city. So you get something nice. I thought about it. I'm not gonna even lie, because this New York shit, bro, is starting to be aggravating. I'm not gonna even lie.
Bro, I love the city. I'm not coming back there to live. Sorry, I'm not doing that. Damn. I love it, but I'm not coming back to live there. Sorry.
And North is not bad. You can still just come. You come to the city whenever. There go the GOAT.
The GOAT.
Hey, what up?
Samuel. See, for my brothers, $25 for AllBall was accurate.
Yes, big shout out SJ Ramsey in the building. Yeah, Flea, I really, like it's really a thought. It's still a thought, right? But now I may be talking maybe a 5-year plan, see where I'm at another 3 years from now, right? Yeah, because eventually, like I said, I just want to come home, relax, do this, and chill out. I'm good on. I did it all, bro. I don't even care about none of that other shit.
If he's still watching, he's not gonna mind me sharing. My pops probably still ain't. I told y'all he just made the move
to the ATL, right?
To the A, right? Comfortable, right outside, low 40 minutes outside of Atlanta, comfortable crib, out of the way, chilling. Like all that. Like again, love the city, love the tri-state area. Will always have my heart, but it's nasty up there to live.
Yeah, the Mario montage. Let me explain something to you. Nothing will be more expensive than New York, bro. Listen,
maybe
I don't care how expensive 5 years from now. Yeah,
sure,
LA. But I'm just saying, like, I don't care how expensive 5 years from now Charlotte or anywhere be. It won't be as expensive as New York. Nigga, New York is $3,000 for a studio. Come on, bro. Insane. Insane.
That just pissed me off. That just made me. Yeah, nah. Let's get back to the game, man.
Yeah.
That shit just pissed me off.
And pisses me off is. Now I'm getting pissed off. He right, Fabian. I don't even want to talk about that shit.
What's pissing me off when
I know you chilling.
The first thing I see on.
I'm coming to see you soon. We're gonna mess around out there a little bit.
The first thing I see on Twitter is the Golden State Warriors are expected to have interest in LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Get them all. Fuck it. Get them all.
Go get LeBron, please. I want to see the hideous ending to the Warriors.
Yeah. Listen, you know how we survive in New York, Jane Doe? Slick over here, man. Oh, man. Listen.
Yeah, I'm not the only one selling it.
Yeah, we slick over here, man. You know what I mean? Cut a corner here, cut a corner there. We slick over here, man. We make it happen. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, the chickens will come home to roost. Nigga can't keep trying to be slick. Nigga want to lay down, Flea. That's it.
Come on, man. I want to just chill. Tired.
That's it. Game is back on, y'all. Fourth quarter, 83-89. Charlotte made a huge run. And they turned the defense on.
I'm that far ahead of you?
Ball game.
How many?
Yeah.
10 minutes left in this ball game.
Yeah, me
y'all
too.
y'all got me about 2 minutes. I mean, it's all good. Yeah, I think Charlotte about to run away with this now, y'all. They amped up the defense. Yeah. Seemed like Miami hit a wall. The Kobe White show.
Kobe.
Still not impressed that Charlotte is going to beat anybody, especially Detroit.
You know what? Got some videos to chop. Fuck it. Hey, Shaq had something to say. Shaq had something to say about the New York Knicks, and specifically our second best player, Cat.
In the playoffs, give me a champions for the West and give me a champions for the East.
I can't hear nothing he's saying.
Man, I'm loving what the Spurs are doing. And, you know, they don't have that playoff experience, but sometimes I just see dogs everywhere. Is Wemby ready to take it to the next level? You know, it's like when you played, it was like nobody had ever seen anything like that. Like that athleticism, being able to like get a defensive rebound, bring it up the court like nobody had ever seen anything like that. And with LeBron, something similar, the way that he athletically, like the things that he could do. But Wemby is getting to blocks, the way he's handling the ball, like it's just, I feel like I'm watching somebody do new shit every single time he steps on the court. So I'm really hoping that the Spurs can get on the West. In the East,
you really can't hear it, Fabian, but
hold on, I think I found a better one.
What happened to my man Norman Powell, man? I thought he'd have a bigger impact tonight,
about the
man.
Knicks.
so bad.
You know what scares me about the Knicks? I don't know which cat I'm gonna get. I don't know which cat I'm gonna get. Am I gonna get?
I agree.
Am I gonna get a tiger or am I gonna get a pussy cat? I mean, I'm just, no, seriously. Like, sometimes he plays phenomenal, and other times he's nowhere to be found. And that can't, as you know, that can't happen in the playoffs. If he plays like I know he can play,
yeah,
I'm gonna go with the Knicks. But he hasn't shown me that in the past couple of years or so.
In the past couple of years. In the past couple of years, Cat's been on one of the last 4 teams standing, whether that's in the Eastern Conference or the Western Conference.
Yeah,
I agree with Sam Gill too. Cat is low hanging fruit at this point. Like,
yeah, it's
what the fuck are we talking about?
It's getting fatiguing, bro. Like, this is, and Flea, no disrespect, this is why there's no OGs on the roster, bro. Because these niggas don't know how to talk to nobody. And I'm an old head, right? And you got to know how to approach and talk to the youngins nowadays. And Shaq, you could have said something else beside Pussycat. Like, seriously, that shit is getting old. And it's getting disrespectful. Shaq is the same guy on National Live TV showed up Donovan Mitchell. And it's like, yo, bro, it's a way you go about things. We know you're Shaq the dominant, most dominant ever. You can't continue to look at centers and expect them to dominate and be like you. So for me, there's another way to phrase what you say. He's right in a sense. I don't know what cat I'm going to get. But you kind of could just leave it at that. You don't have to like insult, right? You don't have to add insult to injury. At this point, I don't like when Shaq talks about players because he gives no props. None at all. And I'm just tired of everybody throwing shots at our Knicks. Like, seriously, the shit is starting to get whacked. Like, where's this smoke for everybody else? Cat's been in the conference finals his last 3 seasons. 2 with Minnesota, 1 with the Knicks. Is that all on him that those teams didn't get to the finals? So for me, I understand where Shaq is coming from. I'm being honest, bro. I just had to talk to my pops earlier, and it's crazy how we was chopping it up. And I told him, like, yo, something came up with Charles Barkley, and I was telling him how, we had that discussion the other day, and I just was like, yo, at this point that these guys are just literally gossip guys now. They're not informing you. They're not breaking down game. They're not even watching the game. So it's just sad that at this point, I don't even want to hear these guys unless they're making a joke or being funny because they're not breaking down nothing. They're not doing any of that. And like I said, my last point is Shaq. He's been in the conference finals his last 3 seasons. How long are you going to kick this man down? I think he's second in rebounding this season. He's probably one of the best rebounders, averaging the most double-doubles. He's played some of the best basketball the second half of the season. He's one of the reasons the Knicks are still a 3rd seed in title contention. Like, come on, dog. So how long are y'all going to just expect Knicks fans to hear y'all talk this bullshit? And then you got Joakim Noah up there laughing. You was a Knick. Where's your defense for Cat? Like, come on, bro. Like, so for me, I'm being honest. Shaq don't teach me nothing about basketball at this point. So I don't even care what Shaq says when it comes to the game of basketball. Sorry.
Lee, what you thinking?
I'm just tired of not. I'm kind of with OG. I'm just tired of not hearing, something that tells us about the game, right? Like it's just entertainment at this point for guys that really don't be watching. Like we literally sitting here watching this game with each other. Like, and not saying that everybody else don't watch because everybody in the comments is watching too. I just feel like those type of guys we should put the responsibility on to be able to watch the games too and to speak from a responsible perspective. And a lot of times they don't do that. A lot of times it's just to be entertaining or it's just to be funny or it's just to get a moment. And now, you got to respond to just trying to create a moment. What has Cat looked like since the All-Star break? What has Cat looked like since the second half of the season? Like, talk to me about that. You said over the last couple of years. Huh? So again, for me, I've grown to understand who he is. Like he's exactly who he was as a player. Exactly who he is as a player. Like Shaq was great, but Shaq could have been greater. Shaq is great at what he does with this whole media entertainment thing, but he could be so much better. He chooses not to be. He wanted to be the big fat class clown all the time and be the funny nigga, but try to be tough when he wants to. It's the act is old for me. And it, like I said, it's very reminiscent of who he was as a player.
Real quick, fellas,
could have been the greatest of all time, not really caring about the intricacies of we just talked about taking care of your body, right? He was just naturally strong. But imagine you take care of your body, then what? Yeah. You'd be the greatest of all time. So his conversation is it's very reminiscent of his game, just lazy sometimes.
Real quick, fellas, Miami up 94-93. We have a ball game. What in the hell? He said, what in the Hebers, Jeepers, Creepers? Yo. Wow.
I love being right. Same point I had with Barkley a couple of days ago.
What was you right about? What? What was you right about now?
These are the same two guys who are talking on TV the same way they play basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Barkley was a raw and uncut as a basketball player. He's doing that as a player. And, these guys acted like they were going to listen to anybody who was on TV when they were 23, 24 years old or 29 years old, millionaires.
Ooh, fuck Mello up with that. Go get you a bucket, Davion. Raka. There you go.
And, it's what I said before about Shaq. So if you're not going to break down the game, which I don't even expect him to, what is he going to talk about?
That's it. I don't expect
it. You could think I'm lying, RP. So what's the big lie? These guys are on TV talking down to these guys once again, and Shaq did not explain how he was lazy and how he could what Cat is doing resonates with him. Cat could never be on Shaq's level. No. Because he would have never had the chance to be the greatest of all time. But Shaq did, and he left food on a plate to go eat. And Barkley certainly did. So when they're talking to these players as if they don't know that it was a grind. They don't know that they enjoyed life. They enjoyed the hell out of life. There's no way Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Kareem, Steve Nash, Derrick Rose, a lot of these guys who are nutcases on the court and are basketball nuts, there's no way they enjoyed life the way Shaq and Charles Barkley did. And the reason why they enjoyed life is for the very reason that he's shitting on Cat. Because there was something about you where you would leave something on the table and you weren't always aggressive like that. You just weren't. So it to me, it comes off disingenuous because if you're not going to break down the game, you can actually break down the game. You don't have to be Tim Legler. You don't have to do what JJ Redick did. But you can sit there and say, yo, Cat, I have been there before. Going into the playoffs, I was the second best player next to D Wade. I had to play second fiddle. With Kobe, sometimes I had to be second fiddle. He rescued me, and I had to go out there and give it my all, because if I don't, this guy's showing me up all because he loves to play the game. So if Brunson's out there going all out, if you don't want to be left out, you don't want to be part of these trade rumors, you have to play aggressively. You have to be commanding. You have to demand the ball. And then you explain to him how. And that's a personal conversation, because Shaq's not the only one saying this. He's not the only former player saying this. Yes,
Well,
it's getting this.
They've had that though, Fabian.
I don't think they have. I don't think they have. I don't think any one of these older players are really saying anything but chalkboard. Like, they're giving you these quotes, these Instagram quotes. Bro, speak to them man to man. Yo, Cat, I understand it's frustrating for you. It might be uncomfortable for you, but you got to be able to speak up, because you want the ball in these places. I know what you're going through. Don't let Cat yes you to death. And if he does, say that he's doing that, and stop. Don't call him a pussy, bro. Like, what is that gonna do? So that's the right thing to do. Like, what if somebody did that to you when you were playing? How would you respond? That's not. It's bullying at some point, and we said this a while ago, which is why we let up with the Cat criticism, because it's like, yo, bro, how often are we gonna blame him if the system is not even revolved around him? So how much blame is he going to constantly take? What has Shaq revealed to us that was so breaking that's going to make the Knicks that much better going into the playoffs? Yo, Cat got to play better. Going in and out, AllBall. Yo, Cat got to play better.
That's it. That's all I got. He got to be better.
Yo, Flea, you got to speak better.
Okay. What else you got?
How do I do that?
You know I was about to go in my bag just now. You know what I was about to go into, but go ahead.
I don't know.
It's all right. We move on.
I don't want to move on. I'm way more interested in what you got to say.
No, I was going to talk about how I could be better, right? Things that I need to do to be better. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's all around. But you could break that down for me. You would actually explain it. Like, in detail, you would detail it. Shaq isn't into that. Shaq is a dickhead. Right. Shaq is a dickhead. Like, that's just what he is. That's just what it is. And I'm tired of y'all giving Charles Barkley passes because he holds on to the old school for you, and Shaq passes because he holds on for the old school for you, bro. Shaq is a gambler. That's what he does. He's gambling on the game. He just says a whole bunch of things. He ain't breaking the game down. I mean, he does break it down somewhat, but it's very generic. And how are you going to connect with these kids? I would really love to know how Shaq and Charles would believe they would respond to somebody talking to them like that on national TV. Charles Barkley, he's not letting you talk to him like that. Shaq is not letting you talk to him like that. Shaq and Charles Barkley were kind of bugged out. The stuff we hear about Shaq was doing, putting doo-doo in people's sneakers. Come on, man. Like, this is what I'm saying. This is the guys that it's coming from. You guys are the high character guys.
Nothing about that was funny either. Niggas was laughing. Oh, I'm like, that's funny.
I would have made sure Shaq was scared to death the next day. You crazy?
Nah, that's Javaris Crittenton. Don't talk to my man.
Where you got to come up with that rebound? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. That's just more important. The game. I was about to take it.
Where
nostalgic is crazy.
Rebound and then you take a bad three on the other end of the floor, like.
That's funny. Nostalgic, Nick. That's funny.
That's some flea shit. You all right?
Yes. You all right?
Thank you, Amazement. That's why I always say, if you can't be a good example, be a horrible warning. Oh, I love that. Well said. Me and my rants. You just covered my rants in 2.5 seconds, Amazement. That's why I always say, if you can't be a good example, be a horrible warning. This is why Kenny is needed on that broadcast between them two. More logic. Kenny be going off the rails a little bit too, though. I'm not gonna lie. It's nostalgic. You a wild boy. Players are way too coddled.
It's a bad call.
They're way more coddled. So Shaq wasn't coddled. Like Barkley wasn't coddled. Bro, these superstars were coddled, dog. I don't know what y'all be talking about. I really don't. Shaq?
We have more access. I'm just saying we have more access to see the coddling now. So that's
Thank
why
you.
you could feel like, you know, okay, these guys are catered to more and more and more. For sure. But don't ever get it fucked up. The superstars back in the day were absolutely coddled. I'm nah, hell no.
Moby on the money. Who's Shaq's sister? Look. You didn't watch then. Yeah, we didn't watch basketball. Sure.
I don't know.
Kenny is the funny Queens dude that brings balance to the telecast. He tries to. I like, yeah, you have to have Kenny there and Ernie. It's a great balance, though. Like, you can't beat that chemistry. Like what Charles, Kenny, and Ernie really started there. It is the GOAT sports show.
I was 3 years old, RP. And so since you want to take it there, my dad is here right here too. He's in the comments, he listening and watching, and he could tell you he had me on his lap right here by the time I was 5. So by the 1992, I was watching basketball intricately, giving a fuck about it. So any more questions?
Like it's a part, but that's what I'm saying though too. Like we can't. Like that's what I say about Iverson.
I've been watching this shit, man, for a long time.
I just think superstars sometimes they got to deal with something that evil, like with Kobe and like you had to turn down a lot of fun, bro. That shit is way harder to do what Kobe and these guys were doing. Derrick Rose and these guys just live in the gym. That shit is hard. And your teammates are going to the club. Yo, come on, bro. Where you going? You going back to the gym, dog? You got the home over here.
Knipple and LaMelo Ball is 2 for 19 from 3.
Shit in the bed.
Ooh.
Somebody told Knipple, this is playoff basketball, baby. This ain't that regular season shit.
Miles just threw some shit. They throwing that ball up. Throw it up, Brett. Brandon Miller's into this. Loving this. Kids are showing passion. Knipple on the bench now.
Shit keep pausing, man. Fuck, man.
Damn. Yo, Mike T, LaMelo needs to develop all his game. Yo, you hit that shit on the nose, all ball. LaMelo does everything to avoid contact, man. He's too big for that. Here comes Wiggins with his fucking once in a full moon appearance.
Turned out to be a good game.
Andrew Wiggins is 9 of 16 from the field. Here comes Grant Williams. Big old Grant Williams. He just tried to draw a foul like that? Terrible. Uh-oh. The Abate pulling up lame. That's not good. You can't win without him. Can't win without the center, without that center. He looks like he's 15 years old. Oh my God. He looks like a baby, man. Charlotte will learn from this and be better. They need defense. Yeah, that's the point of these games, too. That's a great point. Greco Suave. Greco. Damn, was that a 3? Andrew Wiggins.
Like, where you got to get a little physical with them rebounds, bro. Like, he missed about 2, 3, maybe 4 rebounds that he should have clearly got. 7 foot, nigga. What's the score now?
I got 108, 102. Hornets got to get to the basket. That's another problem with not being able to draw fouls. You can't control the game. Oh.
All this with Tyler Hero on the bench.
Yeah. Oh, wow. It's what you said earlier, or ball. Jaime on the court. Oh, good pass, Melo. Let's go. Miller for 3 on the corner. It's good. 108, 105. It's a ball game. It's a ball game. It's a ball game. Here we go. Oh, yeah. What's our guy? That's the only thing stopping him, bro. What's the guy you just mentioned that Sacramento drafted? Oh, damn. Well, Tyler's on the court right now. Push the lead back up to 6.
Oh, Bagley?
No.
Who?
The one that got the defensive guy, Davion Mitchell.
Oh.
That's the only thing stop. He can't really score like that. If he could score, he'd be.
You gotta hit that, Brandon Miller. You had to hit that.
Yeah.
Wide open. You gotta knock that down.
Yeah, they're giving up too many points now.
Gotta knock that down.
Who would call a foul? The Melo's bumming it up. Charlotte's 1 for 11 and 1 for 12 in the fourth quarter right now from 3.
Tyler, ooh, it's a big shot.
Davion Mitchell just shot a barn.
Gotta hit another one, B. Mitch. Yeah. But see, that's what I'm saying. In a game like this, in a 7-game series, look at what they're doing. Look at how Charlotte is playing down the stretch of this game.
I think Grant Williams should never be on the court. They got Kobe White back on the court, unless he was there already.
It's decision making, man.
There we go. Kobe White with the rebound after Jaime was forced to take a 3-point shot with a second to go on the. Y'all gotta finish that, man. Make this a 1-possession game. Miles Bridges for 3.
Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck. Let me ask y'all a question. Charlotte loses this game. They don't make the playoffs, right?
No, I think don't they get a game?
They're gone.
This is the 9-10 matchup, so they're done.
Losers gone.
So the 7-8, if one of them lose, they still have an opportunity.
They get another opportunity, right? Here's my question: is anybody gonna remember the good stretch of basketball they played to end the season next year?
Nope. All that matters is y'all had an opportunity to make the playoffs and y'all lost at home, and Bam Adebayo got injured early in the game.
That's a great statement, Flea, because remember that year that John Morant and Memphis were starting to come up.
That's tough.
Yo, listen,
they made the play-in versus the Warriors, and they beat the Warriors in the play-in Memphis. Mm-hmm. That was kind of like their leap. So if Charlotte loses this, that sucks.
I mean, we'll remember it because it's like, okay, down the stretch of last season, they played well. But nobody's going to give them an ounce of credit because they ain't get the job done, which is making the playoffs. Oh, you got to make that, Davion.
When your game tying shot relies upon Grant Williams, 111-108, Jaime Jaquez misses a first free throw. 28 seconds to go for me.
Oh, I didn't see the Grant Williams shot yet. Yeah. If Kobe White's been rolling, LaMelo's on the floor, good ball movement, but Grant Williams can't decide the season for me.
But what are they really running with this lineup out there? Knibble's back on the court? No, Knibble's been sitting down for a while.
He didn't finish this game.
He's been off, but so has LaMelo. I know he's a rookie, but and Diabate got hurt. He's sitting down on the bench all ball.
Nah, the nigga passed up a wide open alley-oop.
Yeah.
He lucky he made that 3. Yo, this game is crazy. Wow.
Charlotte's playing immature and Miami's just playing like a 10 seed.
What's the score y'all have? I have 108-111. I know y'all ahead of me.
I have the same score. I got Jaime coming off the line right now.
Nigga had a wide open alley-oop.
I got 112-108 with 28 seconds to go. I ain't even gonna lie. If Charlotte does lose this game, go ahead to the summertime, man.
What do you mean?
Because they've been popping it a lot lately, man. They was been popping it too much. Like they tried to get mixy with Detroit, like they was going to they was gonna see these niggas in the playoffs. They've been popping it. They beat us the other time, and everybody was like, Charlotte, this fly shit. They just been popping it. Fuck out of here. Go on home.
They really didn't finish strong though. Like Boston started exposing them because LaMelo shot like 100 3-pointers that game, and then he reverted back to whatever he was doing.
What Kingsby said, their little 15 minutes of fame. Word, bro.
But do y'all remember when people were saying that Charlotte is going to be a threat to the Knicks if we play them in the playoffs?
Popping it. Fuck out of here.
We even said it might be interesting with Charlotte versus Detroit, but even that's like Detroit will get them. It's just they would masterfully get them out of there.
I'm gonna say it again. Niggas was having the audacity to say that Charlotte.
Brandon Miller got a gun. Brandon Miller got a gun.
1 point game?
Yeah. 112, 111. Yeah. Watch this 3. And who's handling the ball, Flea? Who started?
Oh, Xavier Tillman's over there? Why ain't getting no light?
Oh, Spo, why you call it timeout, bro? You had to wide open the inbound of basketball. Got to play the foul game.
Oh, they gave him a full head of steam? I don't like this defense you set up, Spo.
That was a tough 3-point shot, though.
That's tough.
He jumped. He's a set shooter. That's what I like about Brandon Miller.
Yeah, but you can't. Yeah, nothing you can do about that because they recovered great on that 3. Because remember, Kobe White drew the double team, but they recovered. You just knocked down a tough shot.
No, but Flea's saying before the shot, the way that they defended Kobe White is like you let him get to a spot to get the ball to the right player. That's
how do you let him walk the ball up? Like,
how does Spoelstra let that happen?
Right. How do you not pressure the inbounder? How do you not pressure the guy that's getting the ball? I don't understand that. Gotta pressure Kobe White to make a hurried decision. I don't know.
Let's see what happens next. Miami Heat shall inbound. Let's see if Miami is supposed to draw up some funny business at the half court, right? They're starting off with Wiggins all the way at the other end by the Miami Heat bench. 94, I guess 50 feet away from the inbounds pass. Yeah, they run football plays now. This is great. Okay. Charlotte, what are you doing? Yo, they let Tyler Hero could have hit a layup right now if they wanted to off the inbounds pass. He dribbles out to the 3-point line and then dribbles across the court and wasted 6 seconds off that clock just now. Young and dumb. Kobe White looks befuddled. This is when you drop that Stephen A. Smith gift.
Like, who's watching this?
This is when you drop that Stephen A. Smith gift. Stay off the weed.
Yeah, the foul a give. Mm-hmm.
Did they?
Yeah, he got to the free throw line. He taking it back out.
Nah, Hero was at the.
Yeah, my joint be bugging, bro.
Hero was at the.
I got Hero at the line.
Both teams are shooting great from the free throw line. Charlotte's 9-9. The Heat are now 9 of 10. They got a timeout left. That's their final timeout. Down by 3. Still, you just wasted 6 seconds for no reason. You could have hit a layup, fouled them. Who knows? If I'm Miami, I'm fouling. I'm not letting them get up a 3. Are you a fan of that AllBall? If you up by 3, you will foul the other team before they get a 3-point shot up?
No, I'm playing defense. Strap up.
13 seconds to go.
Depending on the team. Depending on the matchup, I mean. Like, depending on who's out there.
On the court?
Yeah. For me. Like, if I'm looking at
So if you Miami and we got Mitchell Robinson out there, you you follow nothing.
Possibly. That could be a possibility, right?
I don't like with 13 seconds to go. If it's 4 seconds or under, then I'm a fan of just fouling them before they can get a shot up, sure. Especially with no timeouts left, you got to dribble up court for one. But not 13 seconds. That's no. I'm not fouling you. Throw it up, Brett. Throw it up. Charlotte's bringing out Brandon Miller, Kobe White. Of course, LaMelo Ball. Charlotte is 16 for 51 from 3. That's less, 31%?
Damn, why ain't, because Khan is not
no
shooting.
Knipple? No Knipple on the court for the last shot of the game and you down by 3. Did he foul out?
No, but maybe that's
having that bad of a game.
Maybe that's a learning. He's a rookie too. People forgetting. Like, we're not talking. This guy's not a seasoned vet. We can't get the ball in.
Listen.
Oh! Wow! Kobe White.
It's a big shot.
He said, "I'm home, baby. I'm home, baby."
Wow.
It's a big shot. That's a big shot. They ran the exact set they got exactly the shot they wanted. They got the wrong defender on him. Was there a switch somewhere? And why is Davion Mitchell guarding the ball? Was Davion Mitchell guarding the ball?
That's a tough shot. Listen, turn around. That's a tough shot. A lot of time left, though. That's a tough shot. I'm being honest. I don't think, when they say, how much better defense can you play? He got it and curled and turned around while he was in the air. That's a tough shot.
How tall is he? 6'2"?
Oh, I forgot Kemba was on the bench.
Wow.
Who?
I forgot Kemba was over there.
Look at this shot. Look. Good D. Nothing you could do about that. Nothing.
Leon Flea told you to go get him. You ain't listen. Now we stuck with Jose.
Should have fouled,
huh? Well, you can't foul him there.
No. I'm just joking. Listen. No. I'm just joking. I'm just saying, that was a tough shot.
That was crazy.
That was a tough shot.
He was jumping into the stands.
Wow.
It's turned into a nail bite over here in Charlotte. Are they in Charlotte?
I don't want to see the 9-10 go to no fucking overtime, man. Get this game the fuck over with. I'm not going to see no 9-10 matchup in no goddamn overtime. I'm sorry. Finish it. I don't want to see none of these niggas in overtime.
I thought the same exact thing.
Here we go. Norman Powell gets the ball in the backcourt coming up. Slightly double team. Brandon Miller's on him. Shoots a 3, top of the key. No good. Overtime.
12 minutes of this dumb shit. I don't want to watch these niggas, man. I don't want to watch these niggas. I'm sorry. I'm here because I'm a team player. Care about these niggas.
We said we love basketball, not this kind of basketball.
Damn.
Well, OG don't like me eating on camera. I'm about to go get something to eat, man. Fuck, man. Watching these niggas, man.
No, he just wants you to turn on to mute it. And he said you eat better than I do on camera. He likes when you eat.
Pause.
What? I didn't say any of that.
Yes, you did. You said at least he does it gracefully, something like that.
I didn't say nothing like that. Sorry, brother. No. You're putting that one on me.
You did. I was eating a pizza. He was like, "Yo, you got to eat it more like Flea," because Flea. I was like, "What? How you criticizing me eating on camera? What's wrong with you?"
Chat. I never said
he did
that.
say that.
There's footage.
That's why I'm laughing, because he did.
There's footage. Thank you, Flea.
I ain't never.
I thought you gonna lie. Yes, you did.
You telling me I said you eat better than him? The fuck
yes.
This is crazy.
You said at least.
Good try with that one. The fuck out of here. You definitely got to pull up the tape on that one. Nah, never said that. Not me. Fuck you. Hell no. Oh, nigga, got 5 more minutes of this shit here, man. Damn.
Please is the funniest guy alive, bro. He said he's a team player. Who are you talking when you said that?
No, I was talking about watching these niggas. I was telling you I don't care about these dudes. Oh man.
King speech. I ain't see Lala Melo make a play this whole game. Look at the box score. Motherfucker got 26, 4, and 8 and only 2 turnovers. That's why box scores be overrated. Basura. Flea got me crying.
Oh man.
Who's that? King Trevon? King Trevon. Rey Trevon.
Hey, Trevon.
Please, Sábado Gigante voice is mad ill. I'm not gonna lie. Amazement. Don't join a pizza cipher with AllBall.
You feel me, King Speech? I need a little sandwich or something, baby. You know, I need to
we'll get the sandwich. Jesse said double OT for Flea. The funny part is AllBall thinks pizza is nasty. Dirt Rig, thank you for your $5. Flea rather watch slam ball footage from 2002. Y'all gotta admit though, it's less stressful when it's not your team. I think we would be as pissed off if the Knicks were playing like this, bro. You wouldn't even want to hear the last of it.
I mean, Spo being the great coach, I think he is. Did he make a mistake not fouling and playing the foul game and allowing Charlotte to get up that 3-point game to put this thing in overtime? It seemed like Miami had the game won.
But with the Kobe White 3 though, I don't think you. If you foul there, that's like a crazy foul.
No. I'm not saying foul him on the shot, but I mean, I don't know.
It was it was a great shot. Well, I say great defense beats great offense. I mean, great offense beats how the fuck you say that, man? I fucked it up. I'm already disgusted with the overtime, like you, Flea. This is crazy. Like I'm mad tired. It's not great. But like, what are they doing?
All everybody want to do is shoot threes.
It's terrible. The stars ain't starring.
Yeah, this Con. Let me look at the box score. I just want to see what
you just read my mind.
Is Con shooting that poorly tonight?
Yeah, he's shooting bad. It was him and LaMelo was like 1 for 11 from 3. It was bad, and he missed everything. Step backs. He traveled. They called it travel.
That's okay. I want to go back. I want to look and see.
But it's shots that we think that he normally makes, like when he's in rhythm.
He's 2 for 12, 0 for 6 from 3. He's a -20 tonight. Yeah, you got to sit down. Got to sit down, right? He's -20.
That's not a travel. Yo, Davion Mitchell has to learn how to shoot.
He's been working on it, but he's still.
It's tough.
Long way to go.
I think his build is tough.
Ooh, tough shot. Bridges for 3 from the corner. Miami Heat had this game. This is on Spo. Miami loses. This is on Spo.
You think so?
Yeah. Yo.
I wouldn't have let Kobe White get a full head of steam.
Yo, Hero gotta lay that ball up though.
Yeah, I don't understand. It's all confusing.
Y'all literally just gonna shoot threes the whole overtime? Lay the fucking ball up.
Ooh.
LaMelo
this is what you want.
Bad shot after bad shot.
We watch Charlotte for the alleys and the highlights, bro. That's what it is.
Wow. Boy, they all need to get their money together and buy Kobe White a Rolex or something tonight, baby.
They need to listen to Flea and start him at the point guard.
Maybe.
And they threw it over Khalil Ware, bro. Nice. I didn't realize that was Ware. The ball to Brandon Miller pass. And Miller shows a lot of passion, man. I don't know. Miller and Knibble seem like they care about the game more than Ball.
I hate when Andrew Wiggins got the basketball. He just looks so not engaged. Andrew Wiggins need to retire, man. You just stealing out there, bro. Like he just looks so nonchalant. He looks like he don't care. Like I'm just here so I don't get fired, boss. What is this? So I don't get fined? I'm just here so I don't get fined, boss. Yeah, Tyler Hero passing up 2-point shots, but he'd take a tough jump shot.
Down 5, minute and a half to go. Can you let us go the fuck home?
Miles Bridges did some shit. Miles Bridges did some Jordan impersonation, man. Sometimes I dream. OG of the OGs, thank you for your $10. Don't care who wins. Playoff action. Yes.
SJ Ramsey.
SJ Ramsey.
Miami. Wow. Miami had this game won.
Oh, that's where you at. Hey, Dad, you see who's sitting next to Kemba Walker? Kyle Neptune. Kyle Neptune is the former coach for the Villanova Wildcats. He took the job after Jay Wright, but then wound up getting fired. But I was wondering where Kyle was. Me and Kyle had a little dust up when I was a junior in high school. He was a senior. No, I was a sophomore. He was a senior.
Light-skinned dude with the bald head?
Yeah, sitting next to Kemba. Yeah, that's Kyle Neptune.
With the nasty goatee with his fingers all in his mouth?
Yeah, wow. I don't phone with that man.
What a surprise. What did this guy do to you, Flea? Why would he confront you like that? You're such a gentleman.
Nah, I played at Martin Luther. He played at Brooklyn Friends. And you remember that, Dad? You remember? And we had it was a scrimmage. We had a little dust up. We both got thrown out the game, matter of fact. I ain't going front. Like a scrimmage.
Hold on. What's the dust up?
I was talking, he was talking. Big
They're starting to know you very well, Flea.
Big man, help him. Love you, bro.
Down 5.
OG, thank you. And there was Hero with that mystery. Oh my God, Miles Bridges with an air ball, but it was shot clock was winding down. OG Ramsey,
a lot of wide open shots tonight.
Yeah, Hornets chance to tie. Nobody wanted it.
Facts.
That's hilarious. Oh shit! I went to the man. Kent Booth, thank you for your $8, $8.82. I think it was like $9 or whatever.
Damn, RP.
Keep spitting knowledge, fellas. Appreciate you. What do you say?
He called me Dusty Adams.
I could keep the thing like this. I'm bugging. I've been bugging. Dusty Adams.
Wait, my brother.
King speech. The baby left early, I heard. Fake ass fan. Oh, damn, we'll hit the shot for Miami. Oh, Davion. Get to the basket. Davion finishes pretty decently.
He had some tough layups tonight.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God.
Nigga said Bizarro Ron Artest.
Who, you?
These niggas making this game longer than what it's supposed to be. They call a timeout. Like, come on, man.
You're supposed to wrap this shit up, man.
Man, this shit over with, man.
World Meta Flea. That's what.
Oh, man.
OG angry now. He ready to roll.
Man, this shit got me tight, man.
You
Fuck,
know
Miami had this shit won. Like, how? Like, you're a championship coach. Yeah, how do you?
Look at my son. Go crazy. My son in the stands. Y'all ain't see my son in the stands getting busy just now?
Who?
The nigga in the stands. He was getting busy.
Nah, your man that's sitting next to Kimba, that nigga look like a weirdo, man. Every time they show him, he doing some weird shit. Sit still, nigga. Nigga like this. Remember, oh, look at your man with the glasses getting busy. Remember what my nigga said in the 50 Cent movie? Nigga said, yo, man, you keep moving back there, man. Stay still, nigga.
Stay still, nigga.
Can't stay still? Nigga over there. Come on, man. Sit down, man. Tyler Hero is so disappointing.
Okay,
if I'm Pat Riley, pack him up.
Do y'all got technical difficulties too?
Yeah.
That's what it's saying?
Yeah.
Good job, Prime.
Wow. Cold
Good
blood.
job, Prime. Way to go.
Glad I ain't paying for this shit.
Good job, Prime. It must have known. Niggas was tired of watching these dusty niggas, man.
Beautiful job. Wow. Hold on. I got 113. I got 114, 111. All right, yeah, this shit bugging. 123, 120 Charlotte. I went on the phone. Charlotte up. Damn, everything is bugging. 125, 120. 26 seconds left. Nah, technical difficulties is crazy.
Yeah, they heard me in basement. To pack this shit up. Niggas said they all right.
Nigga said Prime got mad.
Yeah, it's all over. Everybody texting in now.
It's all over. My other channel, they already doing a tip off of Paul. I think that's Portland Phoenix, I guess. She did me a favor.
They just brought it back.
Well, they brought it back. Not mine.
Hero wants $40+ million. So he gets the same amount as LaMelo. Like, is that if that's the mark? What you think, AllBall? Like, if you got Hero, I'm saying outside of what you believe players should make. Like, if that's who those kind of players, erratic, they're supposed to be all-stars, but they're not quite there. They might be an all-star. $40 million a year is what the market is for them. Does that make sense?
Nah, you got to convince Hero to take a big pay cut. If not, bye. Let somebody else be that headache. Like I said, I understand what the market is. It doesn't mean you're worth that. I'm sorry. Tyler Hero's not worth $40 million a year. He's not a good defender, and he's way too inconsistent, and he goes missing too much. Like, nah, I'm not doing that. Hell no. Tyler Hero can go. Miami, they have been known to next man up and be right in the same position with a nigga that's getting $3 million. I'm sorry. Tyler Hero ain't no difference.
Oh, shit. He just hit a 3 to get them down by 2. An ill 3-pointer.
He want that 40.
He want that 40. Still got to come to the ball, y'all. Gave it up. Miami with the steal. Oh, they fumbling and fumbling.
What are you doing with it?
Hero going for the win.
You take a bullshit.
And gets fouled. Bad foul by LaMelo. Wow. He fouled Tyler Hero. Yes, in the corner.
So they could go up 1.
With 3 free throws. They hit all 3 free throws.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
LaMelo. Wow. And we were just talking about, are they on the same level? They might be the same level of Bummage. LaMelo and Tyler Hero.
Yo.
Wait till you see the last play.
Look at Davion Mitchell. Look at the defense.
Did he step out of bounds?
Wow.
Yo, you better check that replay.
Wow.
Charles Lee, you better check that replay.
Wow. And he gave up the 2-point shot. Whoever that was that got the steal could have went straight to the basket.
And nobody came to the ball. Again, bonehead young man mistakes. Here's the first free throw. First of 3 free throws coming up. Miami down by 1 in overtime. Hero can seal it.
I'm going to tell you now, double overtime. See you guys tomorrow.
Hero, second free throw, good. Game is tied, 125 all. Each team left with one timeout.
Wow.
We see how many fouls to give?
This is insane.
This is horribly exciting.
He said this was a bad movie, but the ending was beautiful. One of the movies where it's like this shit was trash, but the plot twist was great.
Right.
Wow. How do you turn the ball over up 3?
Hero, third free throw. Third free throw is good.
Wow. Up 3, you turn the ball over. They have to foul you. And you had a timeout. If you felt, you was getting a little nervous, call a timeout. Hey, Flea, that's that youth. That's that inexperience. And that's that low basketball IQ show by LaMelo Ball. I'm sorry. We give him props when he does his razzle-dazzle, right? But listen, you got to call it how you see it. That was bad. Wow. 1-point ball game, y'all. Miami takes the lead. Overtime. LaMelo Ball fouls Tyler Hero on a 3-point shot. Up 2, excuse me.
Hey,
wow.
OG, thank you for your $5. Whoever wins loses next game. Bad basketball. Pete said great show. Thanks, Pete. Marcus Ramsey. Marquise Ramsey? Rochester, New York. Salute OG Ramsey. I'm YN Ramsey.
Marquise. Ramsey's pay where they stay. I like that. Appreciate y'all.
Shout out to the Ramseys.
Shout out to the Ramseys.
Sound like good people.
And I'm gonna be honest, did LaMelo Ball foul him? They just showed the replay.
Hey, get this little white boy off Kobe White. If you want to get a stop putting him on Kobe White.
Nigga said this is city.
LaMelo, I go to the basket, layup, good. LaMelo takes the lead. 127, 126. LaMelo's on the floor. Here comes Davion Mitchell pushing it up court, trying to hit the layup. Block. Wow. Great game. Great game. Who blocked that? Was that Miles?
One of them.
What?
Yeah, because he's 0.
It looked like a billion niggas went up there to block it.
With a timeout left. You could advance the ball.
They had enough, AllBall. No, AllBall. What? Thank them, please, for ending this garbage.
No. Yo, Spo, you threw this game, bro? Tough layup by LaMelo Ball. Wow. How do you not call a timeout right here?
Is Spoelstra done with the Miami Heat?
Wow.
Will Spoelstra ask out as Miami Heat head coach? Please. Get me away from this garbage.
Nigga said this was City College versus BMCC. This shit out of here. Yo, Flea. Spo lost a lot of respect from me tonight. How do you not call it? I know we got to go, but how do you not call a timeout? 4.7 seconds left, almost 5 seconds. That's enough to run a play to get a good wide open shot. Yep. Flea, if I'm not mistaken, you have a timeout.
You're down one.
But Flea, don't you advance the ball?
For sure. If you got the timeout. I wasn't sure if he had a timeout.
Isn't it if it's a full timeout?
Somebody's saying that they didn't have a timeout. Yeah,
no, they both had a timeout. Yeah, they both had a timeout left.
Charlotte ain't no more timeouts. Miami had one timeout left.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Charlotte had a time. They both had a timeout before Charlotte called theirs to bring the ball to half court. But isn't there a thing with the full timeout and 22nd timeout, or all your timeouts today in full timeouts?
Wow. Great game. Fabian, take us home. Fuck out of here. Yeah.
How else do we take each other? How we do this? 127, 126 victory by the Charlotte Hornets. They are alive. They're waiting upon the loser between the Philadelphia 76ers and the Orlando Magic, the other play-in that will be happening tomorrow. Of course, our Knicks won't play until Saturday. Get ready for that. But you know we'll be here. That morning, we'll get into Wake Up All Ball. They got a gold chain for LaMelo.
What is that? What are we doing? These niggas didn't even make the playoffs yet. What are we doing?
Good night, everybody. Get us out of here, man.
What the fuck is? I'm sorry. What is this?
They got an iPhone on the gold chain. That's kind of cool though. They got an iPhone on the gold chain with the they got the highlights on there.
Why do you keep hugging her? Go away, nigga.
I forgot her name. Chastity or something.
Cassidy Hubbard. He mad handsy.
I'm not gonna tell you what my girl thought about LaMelo Ball.
Is he all right? Niggas is all right.
That's what exactly. That's what she asked. She's like, yo, you all right?
You gotta ask sometimes. Niggas is all right. I don't know.
Any more super chats? Let me see before we get going. You guys be showing love. No more cash app, no more super chats. Appreciate y'all. It could have been anywhere else. Y'all rolled with us. Mo, chill out, Mo. I mean, don't chill out. They be getting all our guy cat all the time.
All the time. Had to ask.
They gained experience. Have a good night, folks. Enjoy your night. Let Flea eat something, man. Mañana.
Y'all be good.
AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.